Oh me, oh my, hello everyone. That's right, it's your guy, Saint SYK, back with Exedra. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this. Oh, I mean, well, it's been a while since I've done anything. And I know what you might be thinking, actually. Saint, did you not just post a video where you were playing Magia Exedra? And to that I say no. I just posted a video where I talked over me playing Magia Exedra. Oh, there's the icon. Oh my, okay. Fellas. When I saw the update that was afoot, I knew that we had to hop on. Except that's not actually true. I intended to hop on today anyway, because I have something in mind for us today. You know? I have not checked out this recording like software in forever, so I really hope that it is still running smoothly and that the settings I put into it didn't reset. I'm going to move my mouse around a lot, and I'm going to go quickly look back at the recording to see if it's being janky or not. So let's all hope that it's not, and that it's perfectly fine. Okay, it seems perfectly fine. Prohibited music only. Okay. So, everyone, I wanted to hop on a little bit of Exedra today, because when I saw what was in store, I knew that I had to, but also for another reason. But you know, let's not wait too long. Let's not dilly-dally. A game, yeah, I know. I play it on my phone and my laptop because I'm an addict. I'm a genuine addict. Oh, speaking of genuine addiction, I have a wonderful and lovely accomplishment to show all of you right after this fat update that it just stuck me with. Well, now I guess I can talk to you guys a little bit about what my plan is. So, if you've been keeping up to track with sort of the schedule going on with the tracks here, we are set to release an album 1 track coming very, very soon. But what do those require? Some research. That's right, party people. We're here to do a little bit of research. Now, the thing is I kind of like to stay exclusively within what is the absolute canon, right? I don't really muddy my waters too often with the other stuff, but I was thinking, because kind of the nature of the track that's coming up, that I would maybe be a little lenient. I don't know if you guys saw it. Maybe I should actually like do a little reaction, because they had like trailers and stuff for the 2 Kyoku here. Oh wait, they're gonna play them here. Wait, forgot how this works. And look at that! Look at that. That is so friggin' cute. My friend, my friend actually stole this from me. I said this first. I would like to totally say that first and foremost. Strand, if you're watching this, I said it first and then you tweeted it. But this right here, like the pose she's in even as well, reminds me of this art that I saw. I showed this in one of my tracks. Don't remember which, but there was so much art that I one day just stumbled upon of Homura riding a motorcycle, and that art went so hard. Like that was so tough. Oh, okay, I gotta go. I just want to yap and yap. I haven't done this in a little while. It's just like, once you get me going, you know, I can't shut up. Alright, they're gonna play the little trailer, the little traily poos now? Yes. Okay, let's see this. This will also be a wonderful test for me to see if the footage is recording properly. Wow. They actually are playing the audio, which is crazy, because usually in these things, they don't. This is so goofy silly, and I love it. Wow. Splash and Cube Blast. Just gonna say right now, Homura got showed before Kyoko. Kyoko, you're a bum. This is Magia Island. Yo! 5 young girls are entrusted. I didn't read fast enough. The Magical Guardians. God, this is so hype. This is friggin' cinema. Never mind, I got ruined. Ugh. Hello, Kyoko. Yo, she's like the demon in Demon Slayer that played with the orbs with like the bells inside it. This is our most dangerous mission yet. Quick, send out the 12-year-olds in their swimsuits. The stakes are very high on this one. Summer Splash campaign. Oh my god, you guys. Are we not just jolly and holly right now? Not in the Christmas sense, but just in the sense that we're happy. You know? How can you be sad when the weather is this nice and the collabs are this poppin'? I mean, please, right? A debuffer? Alright, so I have some opinions. So I have some opinions, but you know what? Whatever. This is so, like, L. I mean, if you really want... Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. If you want to spend money, it's actually really good. They're really, like, generous, kind of. Oh. This isn't a terrible... Like, I want Bebe, but she's permanent, so I really don't feel the need to pull on that. Goated. Wowie zowie. Look at all this. Hold a moment. Hold the phone. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Okay. What is this? Up to 20 free draws. Wowie zowie. Is this out right now? I don't think so. Today is the 28th. Up to 60 free draws. 1 per day. Wow. See, this is what I'm talking about. They are so insanely generous. Magia, wow. Wow, like, what more can you really ask for? By the way, these magical cubes, like, I think I literally got, like, 7 billion of them. I do not use them how I should. What is that? 2026 tropical metals can be exchanged at exclusive trader for enduring draw logs, prism orbs, elemental orbs, chrysalis quests, skip tickets, and more. I would love to know what... Oh, wait, is this these are what the drops look like? Nah, they look more like liquidy. No? They're like more drippy and droppy. They go like pitter-patter like rain. They don't go clitter-clatter like diamonds. This is... Nice! The same image 3 times. Tough. I'm not reading all of this. Yeah. Okay. Just straight into it, I mean, my goodness, I mean, I feel overwhelmed almost. It's just like such a flooding rush of excitement. Whoa. Oh. I know it's only 1, but that's actually huge. Like, words can't even describe how much that's nice. I didn't even realize it was free. Yup, Bebe, right now. Boom. Well, what do you know? Did you guys know I did a 10 pull and I got all blues? Yeah, I'm not lying. I did a 10 pull and I got all blues. That genuinely is like, that's me. Like, that's me, man. That's the type of luck I just have. I'm just naturally like that. Boom, first try, Beach Homura, yep. Bang. Yeah, it's been like years since I got a 5-star, man. They're allergic to giving me these. I do get this though. You know what they say, if you can't get a 5-star from actually pulling one with luck, just get one guaranteed. Haha. What do we get? Something good, hopefully? No, what? I mean, I use Kaide. Ascension 3, alright. Sure. That felt like the most, like, unrewarding pulls ever. Alright, thank you, Exedra. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Anyway. Can anyone truly wear a frown at times like these? I think not. The weather is splendid. I have to sneeze. Hit you with that double take there. What do you know about it? The weather is wonderful. School is ending. And now we have summer event in Magia Exedra with oodles and oodles of rewards. I mean, truly, like, guys, is there anything even wrong in the world right now other than the fact that Exedra Crisis isn't on? I mean, you know, that would be nice, but 32 days? What the hell? Oh, wait. They're Japanese. They only get 1 month of summer vacation anyway. Oh, Mio my, how could I forget such things? I was gonna chalk it up to the fact that, like, just some things start summer earlier, but no, then I remembered. I was like, oh wait, they get like a month, don't they? That 32 days right there, like, that genuinely is the whole summer. Like, in Mitaki Hara, that's the whole summer, bro. Even if it isn't in Japan, in Mitaki Hara, it is. Not in Kamihama, though. Those bombs are lazy. And then in Kazumino, I just realized, why do they all start with Ks? That's... Wait a minute. There's 3 cities and they all start with K. That's a little... What was he trying to say with that one, guys? What was Gen Raiden with that one? The 3K villas. Huh? A little strange. Well, anyway, regardless. This has been wonderful to see on Twitter today. I gotta say, when I woke up and I saw that these wonderful treasures were afoot, I did smile. A big grin from eye to eye. Not because I was actually going to spend any money. No. But just because sort of the mere presence of a summer event really just makes things feel more fun. And I don't think anyone can disagree with me on that. I think that is just an all-around, like, absolutely Saint. You're so right, Saint. Because you know what's a game that I usually, like, always come back around to during the summer? Nikke. I know it's crazy to be just, like, actually admitting that I played that, but I gotta tell you right now, I would genuinely donate thousands if Nikke could become a console game with no gooning. I would actually give an arm and a leg for that. I actually would. You have no idea how much I would give just for that. Why is my W key not working? Is it not supposed to go back and forth? Oh, it's Q and E? What? What is W? Why? Wait, why? Why would they do that? W's right there. Okay, whatever. I would genuinely donate just buckets. Buckets of just revenue. Which Mabu is this? It's that one. Of revenue. Just so that we could have console Nikke. And I genuinely mean that. I'm telling you right now. Goddess of Victory Nikke has immaculate story. Gripping characters. That was a horrible choice of words. Wow. Whew. Yeah, no, that... Ooh. Oh. Nice, Saint. You could have literally said anything else. Okay, well, anyway. It has really... It's really good, I gotta be honest. I mean, like, world design, character design... Okay, I really need to... I'm not making my case any better. It good. Sound design, collabs they have. I like Nikke. Nikke's cool. I think the story's great. I think the world's great. I think it is great. I just don't love the, you know, you know. That's not my most favorite part of it. But hey, you know, a saint of my past definitely saw that as a benefit. Maybe not me now, but it is what it is. But I always do end up coming back to it in the summer, just because there's something about it, right? It has this sort of atmosphere once you come around in the summer, right? And I feel like most games do, right? Oh, I like that soundtrack right there. I just love, like, seasons in general. Seasons are amazing. I know I'm a bit of a fence sitter by saying that, right? A lot of people, they got a ride or die season, you know? A lot of people out there, they're like firm, like, summer enthusiasts, right? Like firm winter savants, right? There's a lot of people out there who are like dead set on certain seasons, but me, I don't know, I would say I'm a bit more neutral. I'm a bit more in the middle. I definitely think that some seasons have higher up and downs, but when I think of just like sort of those like seasonal, I don't even know what to call them, like stereotypes almost. It's not like that though, but it's like when people think of seasons, there's like certain things that surround those times. When you think of winter, wow, we are seriously fighting a singular dude in a chair right now. You good, man? Did the band leave you? Well, you know, don't lose your head about it. Okay, that was weird. Thank you very much. Alright. I feel like even if I was on level, having a singular enemy is a strange choice. Whatever. But see, when a lot of people think of different seasons, right? There's just things that are related to that season, right? You think of winter, and some people will think of Christmas. Some people will think of snow. Some people will think of hot chocolate, okay? Some people, you know, there's a lot of different things that you can think about when it comes to Christmas. Not Christmas. Winter. Winter is undoubtedly the most region-locked season, is the thing, though, is because, like, some people experience winter completely different, right? There are some places in the world, and it just doesn't snow. It just doesn't snow, right? For some people, winter and snow is so common that it's like when you think of a carrot, what do you think of? Orange, right? It's just one-to-one like that, you know? Peanut butter, jelly, right? It just goes hand in hand. Eggs, bacon. But what sounds so universal, right? You think winter, snow, cold, right? Isn't so universal where you think. Other than the cold part. It does get colder for everybody. But it doesn't snow. Not for everyone. That's why I had to include the other things like hot chocolate and eggnog. But anyway, winter aside, right? There's just so many things to associate with, like, all of the seasons, right? In spring, you have, like, cherry blossoms. You have, like, everything coming back. You have the rain, jumping in puddles, right? There's a lot of whimsy to be had in spring. It's the season of new beginnings. But it's also the season that begins summer, right? It's one of those transition seasons. And I'm quite a fan of transition seasons. I think they're slept on, right? I feel like a lot of people will say, like, there's a lot of summer and winter stands out there. Be honest, you probably are either a summer or a winter stand. I know you are. I know you are. Nobody likes the transitional seasons as much as they like the firm locked in ones, okay? I get it, right? They hop back and forth, they don't know what they want to be, they're bipolar sometimes, especially for where I live, oh my god. You should see what spring looks like for me. Half of spring is just winter. End of sentence. It doesn't get warmer, there's not less snow, it's not different. Half of spring for me is just winter. It's like winter DLC, pretty much, right? So, That's me though. That's me though. That's me though. Anyway, so I feel like when I think of summer, there's just so many cheery things associated with that, right? There's just so many things to be happy about. Watermelon, the beach, like throwing water balloons, all this water hype. There's so much to love about summer. There's so much. School's over. You go hang out with your friends. You stay up late. You do whatever you want. You sleep in if you feel like it. Watch a movie all day if you feel like it. Why? Because it's summer. What's really depressing, actually, is I think most people's idea of summer comes from being a kid, right? Because if you ask an adult, like, what is summer to them, they'll still tell you what I just said. Which just isn't right. Like, that's just not correct. Like, no, bro. You can't sleep in. You can't watch a movie all day if you feel like it. You got work in the morning, John. But summer has this, like, intrinsic power about it. This mystical feeling regarding it. That when you hear this, whatever instrument is playing right now, that makes me think of The Little Mermaid. Sayaka reference not intended. Hold on. Let's just sit here and appreciate this. Okay, it just decided to stop. Thank you, Exedra. Anyway, there's just so much positivity focused into summer, because summer, I feel like, truly is meant to be the greatest season, right? Most people are supposed to have summer as, like, their GOAT season. Or at least the season where they have the most fond memories. Because it's supposed to be the time when you're able to do as much as you want. In winter, you might have the time off just like you do in summer, but outside it's all like clunky for some people. It's all cold and you don't want to be out there. If you're like me and you don't really want to tread through like 17 feet of snow, then you're probably not going to be doing a lot during winter break. But in summer, you can still do nothing, but now you truly have the choice to do nothing. That's the difference. That's the difference right there, people. And then it's the same thing, like, you know how I said spring for me is just winter, the DLC? Spring break, I would love to experience spring break in, like, Mexico. Because that's like, spring break in somewhere where it doesn't snow actually must be like a prequel to summer. It must actually be hype. For me, spring break is just like winter break DLC. It's just like spring is half of it, more honestly, is just winter too. It's not fun. It's not fun. It goes from being winter 2 to then just rain. Rain and sludge and rain and bad and ew and not fun. And dust. And bad. Yeah. But anyway, summer, right? Listen to this. I'm swinging my mouse to it. Oh. Ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him. Can I turn it up? Hold on. Don't play with me now. Oh, I can. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to mute my mic even. You know what? Matter of fact. Oh, that drop right there, though. Oh! Oh! Oh, I wasn't expecting that, though. Homura, can you cheer up for once in your miserable life? God damn. Look at Sayaka. Look at that face. Why are you so miserable? We're going back to Sayaka. Ooh. 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 Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I mean, come on. You can't tell me that that wasn't, like, slick. You can't tell me that that wasn't summer right there. For a moment, you felt it coursing through your veins. I don't care how old you are or how young you are. Like, right there, you felt it. You felt it. And I think that is the mystical power of summer. Because, you know, summer, for fellas that are, you know, that of the games, right? Summer is a big time for gaming. Granted, winter break can be too. But you know what else happens for me when there's a lot of snow? Slower internet. So summer is truly where gaming hits its absolute peak. Because there's no possible weather interferences. And there's no school. So, I think that is truly why I was just so giddy when I saw that this summer event was occurring, because it represents that not only is school truly ending, but it's time to game. It's time to lock in on some Madoka frickin' Magica. Yes, sir. Clear today's Magia Exedra Summer Splash campaign. Clear today's? What? What does that mean? Today's? Oh, daily mission. Okay, so nice job actually reading it, Saint. Nice job actually reading it, dude. Sweet. I already did player match. But I need that. Actually, do I? What does this do? We'll investigate that later. Wow, they got a lot of rewards. Clear all... Oh, okay, cool. Oh, nice. You can get the banner of Homura shooting Kyoko. You can get the banner of her just gunning her down. Blasting her. Rightfully so. W. Homura. Always knew she was the GOAT for a reason, really. Woof. Yeah, I gotta say. It's an exciting time. It was kind of funny, actually, because if it weren't for, like, what I actually intend to do in Exedra today, and also this update, I was genuinely considering playing Nikke instead, but I held off. Well, for a couple reasons, but, like, honestly, one of those reasons was just because, like, I just didn't want to not... I just didn't want to be doing something that wasn't Madoka Magica so soon. It's inevitable that I will at some point, but I was like, right now is certainly not the time. Today ain't that day, you know? Man, I gotta say, they were actually, like, so generous with the, They were so generous with the Bakemonogatari collab, because they used to actually give you keys for the thing. Fun fact, I have genuinely never gotten a 5-star from this, and I've probably pulled on it 5 zillion times. The 4-star keys? Never. I know there's not a higher chance, but I've actually done, like, probably 30 pulls on it by this point. Like, dude. Am I gonna get a 5-star here? No. The only 5-star I got was from the guaranteed. Wow! Yeah. Slime me out, huh? Huh? Yeah, just bury me. Bury me. Huh? I saw that they were having the other summer units on somewhere. Is that just in Homura's banner? Nope. That's not what I was looking for. Nope. Nope. Added content for Steam. What? 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 This is not helpful. What? Why am I on, like, the... What? I just wanna... Oh, wait. Oh, because I clicked on that instead of... Shut up. Shut up. I know how to play this game. I've got, like, 7 zillion hours and 2 billion confirmed kills. I'm actually an ex-Navy SEAL. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I saw there was like a little thingy thing that said the other summer events were coming back. Pluvia, no, this is just it's just Homura. Are the other girls like getting their own banner later? That's weird. Huh. Yeah, because I saw that, and I even like saw people on Twitter saying how like, oh, I'm gonna be able to get my Ascension 5 Summer Mommy, right? Which, by the way, I don't even know why you would ever want that. I used an Ascension 5, no, it was an Ascension 4, I think, Summer Mommy, and pretty sure she sucked, man. Not gonna lie. Not even gonna josh with you, not even yanking on your chain. Pretty sure she kind of sucked. Gotta be honest. You know what I liked a lot about the Christmas one? It was shared. No, it wasn't. I'm lying. No, wait. Those two girls were shared. I like when it's shared, point being. What do these do? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I mean, oh, they did update it! They did update it! Okay, it used to look so different. Like I said, it used to be like goopy. It used to be like goopy. It looked like you could pick it up and it would stick to your fingers. It actually looked like this one, slime that HMR once bought. Oh, okay, Theo, this is actually a goated story. There was once a random day, and it was a school day, mind you, where my mom decided that we needed to go to this store. All of us, by the way. I'm not really sure, to be perfectly honest, why me and HMR actually had to go with her, because she definitely would have been perfectly fine on her own, but I wasn't complaining because, you know, we were kids and she bought us stuff. So I mean, ultimately, when you're a kid and you get bought stuff for you basically will tag along to any journey, you know. Didn't matter if we were going to the supermarket. I mean, if I was getting a Kit Kat, I'm pretty sure I could make that exchange. Regardless, she decided that we needed to go to this new, you know, opening place because it was full of, and I'm not lying, this was like basically the exact explanation we were given, teacher stuff. It was full of teacher stuff. What is this teacher stuff, you might ask? I would like to know myself. I don't know. But it was opening, and apparently everybody ever wanted to get their hands on this teacher stuff, because we got there at 8 a.m., and there was actually a line. Now, granted, we actually were in a pretty good spot in this line. We didn't have to wait around for too long once it actually started going. You see, we got there early, so when we had arrived, we didn't actually go in very soon. I think we were sitting there for about an hour. And honestly, I sometimes really do have to commend my, like, child self at times, because I, right now, could not imagine waiting in some of the lines that my young self did without a phone. And I fully mean that. That sounds so rotted and even a little spoiled, perhaps, but it's the genuine truth. I don't know. Because we were in that line for like a solid 30 minutes, hour, whatever, what have you. And, yeah, no phones, no nothing. Just sitting there and pure, raw, unfiltered boredom. Yup. Pretty miserable time. Oh, hi. Oh, right, I forgot I bought out, like, everything. I have 500 of these, and they didn't release any new stuff for the summer, so I'm just gonna honestly buy a bunch of this stuff. I'm not gonna, like, spend everything I have. I'll keep, like, some, but might as well, you know? You get gems for having this stuff. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. I'm gonna quickly check the recording, and then I will continue what I was talking about. Started the recording kind of early, but you know, whatever. Oh, I skipped way too far as well. Oh, woof. Not like you can actually hear that. All right. Oh, wait, let me take a sip and then I'll, like, resume. Yeah, have fun with that one, editing Saint. Anyway, so, on our journey, hell-bent to acquire only the most exotic and prime teacher stuff, we sat in that line completely unentertained by absolutely anything, because this store was, like, tucked away as a part of a strip mall. Outdoor strip mall, by the way, not indoor. So, we were just sitting there, and we were also too far away from the road to play, like, I don't know, red car, blue car, I guess, because, like, it genuinely was, like, that bad. Like, there was nothing. But, hey, we thugged it out. And so, we went there to this store that everybody was loony for, right? I mean, like, probably, like, 20, 30 people have already run into the store, right, before us. Like, for all I know, it's getting cleaned out of all the good teacher stuff. I mean, goddammit, we should have woken up at 6 a.m. to get to this place, right? This place that my mom heard about on probably a Facebook ad, and somehow other people did too. Like, I'm gonna, like, skip ahead a little, but I actually have no clue why this place had the line it did. It was just a normal store, man. It didn't have anything that really made it stick out. It was just new, and it was just like, you know, like the whole, like, place Japan thing? That is actually how that felt. It was just like place new. We could have not woken up at, like, 5 a.m. to go over here or whatever, and missed school. We could have definitely not done that. But you know what? We did. And by god damn it, when we went in there, we spent way too much money. Not my money, of course. I was like a 8-year-old child during that. So I probably had a grand total of like $4 and a piece of 5 gum to my name. Actually, no, not even that. I was never allowed to have 5 gums, so probably just $4. But if I could, I would spend that $4 on 5 gum. Regardless, my dearest HMR decides to buy this slime, and I don't want to sound stereotypical here, but online at least, when girls, especially of her age at this time, were to acquire some slime, they would typically go for, like, the ones with, like, I don't know, sparkles and, like, whatever and whatnot. I'm sure you can paint a mental image for yourself as to what sort of slime a young girl from, like, I don't know, 2017 would want to acquire. HMR was not having that. But, you know, then again, HMR's always been of exotic taste. She decided to buy this slime that I really can only describe as oil spill slime. That's just how it looked. It looked like it was an oil spill. I want to try 9 and see if I can beat it solo. I don't think I quite can, but it'll definitely be close. Honestly, I feel if Yachio locks in and hits every crit, I can do it. Otherwise, no, it's hopeless. Is everyone, like, everyone is upgraded? Shoot. You know what oh, it's Ascension. Bro, Ascension actually gives me a headache, because every time I look, I'm like, wow, Santa Sayaka is unreasonably high compared to everybody else. I wonder why. And then it's like, oh yeah, right. A5. But yeah, she buys this oil spill slime, and I'm bringing this up because that's what the little droplet things that you used to get from doing, like, the rolls on your Crystallis things, that's what they used to look like. But the slime she bought looked darker. It might have looked brighter when we had first acquired it. Like, that genuinely could be me misremembering from age. I'm going to turn down the sound effects here because, honestly, they're kind of loud, and I don't really want to hear them that loud. I don't want them off, though. Okay, well, now the voices are loud. Now this is just all going catty-womp. Oh. What happened? Oh. 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 Oh my. Did I pause it? Where did the UI go? Where did the UI go? Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh. And we're back. Wait, there's a pause button? Oh. That's just the settings. Wow, okay, holy lie. Look, it says M to pause, but then it just takes you to settings. It doesn't pause it. Anyone else could still come in here and steal my glorious treasure. Anyway. It could have looked fresher when we had first gotten it, but when I imagine it in my mind right now, it literally did just look like you kind of picked up an oil spill and put it in a little container and started to play with it. And that was the slime she chose. She saw that slime and she was like, God, yes. That right there, to HMR, that made it worth skipping school and waking up at, like, again, it was like genuinely, like, I don't know, 6 a.m. I think, to go to this place. But that right there, that made it worth it. The oil spill. And you know, who am I? Who am I to say otherwise? Who am I to say no to HMR for wanting that glorious oil spill slime? I simply could not. I simply could not say nothing. Sayaka, if you break the boss right now, that would be amazing. Wow. Sayaka, I would like to just, like, commend you. I would like to give you a purple heart, and, like, a Medal of Valor. You know what's really funny? Is I would honestly be willing to bet that most people don't know what a purple heart is. I'm not referring to, like, an emoji or something. That's, like, a medal that, like, war heroes used to receive. I'm not... Oh, my God, it's so silly. Well, whatever. Okay, so I could rip alt right now. No. Well, oh, wait, is there a difference? Yeah, no, there's a difference. I'm not going to get... I mean, as long... Okay, so here's... I'm going to run you guys through my thought process right now. I could pop ult right now, because then she'll do 2 attacks after, and she will definitely have ult again by next rotation. But I could do both attacks, build the gauge, and then do her ult. But she might not have ult to start the next one, which could, in the long run, make me miss out on damage. But also, the ult buffs one of her attacks. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to meet in the middle of this strategy and do 1 for some boost. And then do this. Big. And then boom. Big. And then boom. Big. Thank you, Santa Sayaka, because that's huge, because our breaker will be able to go. Oh, and big. That one was purely for damage, not because I was thinking I was going to get another turn. Huge, Santa Sayaka, huge. That was wonderful. Santa Sayaka's so busted because you can just genuinely do that infinitely, right? Because technically speaking, I didn't lose an SP there. Like nothing changed. The only thing that changed is my whole team just received a buff, And also, I killed a bunch of stuff. And did some break gauge damage, did some normal damage. I mean, like what more do you want, right? Okay, seeing this now, how this is, I could have definitely done both of those tacticals, and then the ult, but it would have been a 5% difference. So, and then the next tactical was buffed as well. So I mean, like, really, if you think about it, I think it was fine. Mabiu's going at like a very weird time right now. I don't love her timing. Mabiu, your timing's kind of chud. I'm not gonna lie. I wish you had like something kind of going on. That sucks. That sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it. And of course, Mabiu's not even going. Actually, why is Yachio also not going? That's like not... I'm not okay with that. I'm gonna do this, but... Okay, you want... This is like next level Santa Sayaka gameplay. I'm gonna wait to pop the ult because you use another tactical. Right? Watch. You use another tactical, it brings her to 8, then you pop ult, because then she gets 2. You don't get the overspill if you use it, unless they patch that. But you don't get the overspill regularly. Big. That was a weird DPS rotation. I feel like something like went awry there because like Mabiu's timing was off. Yachio didn't even like properly go during the break. Like that was weird. I'm doing that just so she can get closer to ult. Yeah, that was strange. I will do this because honestly, I get breaks really fast. I'm gonna get the break right now. So that's... See, it's just like, it just makes sense to do that. Because I'm doing it like preemptively. I'm doing it with the full knowledge that I will get a break. I wish there was a thing to show you what round it actually is, because I be forgetting, dog. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you here. I have no idea what round it is right now. I got no clue. See, but yet again, Mabiu didn't go, so Yachio's not going twice. So this makes... This, like, it's moments like these where I'm like, man, Homura would so pop off right now. But I don't have any ascension for her! I don't have the ascension! Ah! God, man. Horrible. I know Homura's the play here. I know she is. I know in my heart of hearts that Homura is the play here. But I can't because I don't really have her with Ascension. I would love to... Okay. There's no shot. Never mind. Oh, wow. She's going again anyway? Well, okay. I mean... Hey, it works for me. I don't really need to use your tactical here. Santa Sayaka might go before the ads if that happens, though. Because she'll speed up by 20, no? It's like 20... Yeah! Oh, wait, that's huge. And then... Yeah, big. Whole team is about to take an absolute beating right now. Oof. I didn't even realize that he was full, so I should have done this already. Mabiu, if you die on me... I don't even... Mabiu, you die on me, you're never getting your collab unit, okay? I mean, whoops, not collab unit, an alt unit. You're never getting another unit, just period. Ooh! I was really hoping that Santa Sayaka would kill the ads right there. That did not go how I wanted it to. It's fine. It's gonna work out. We're so fine, guys. We're not fine. We're not fine. I didn't plan this out at all. Oh my god. We're not fine. I was supposed to get a break right now, but I'm not going to because I didn't. Because my greed. My greed. Santa Sayaka, save me. Ugh. Okay, hear me out though. Nabiyu's gonna live it though. She's gonna thug it out. Wait, no. That would be dumb. That would be dumb because she's gonna go and she has the most break gauge depletion. So this would be smart. Yeah, see, I'm a genius. Sometimes. And now Yachio will finally get her double turn, so I mean that's something. I mean why not, right? Wait, didn't I just ult? No, I did. Well, yeah, but it fills the break gauge. You got to think of it that way. Think of how much we're gonna fill the break gauge. I feel like I actually should put break gauge depletion on Santa Sayaka, cause she just goes so many times that I honestly feel like there wouldn't be that much hurt in doing it. Thank God Kirika got her super right there. I was actually gonna be like mad if she didn't. I was genuinely gonna be crossed with you, Kirika. You hear me, young lady? There's gonna be a big ult at the end, so that's good. Watch this. Watch this. Yes, sir. Big pot. Boom. Okay, Yachan, I can't say this enough. Please hit a crit right now. That would be great. Thank you. Yachio literally does like actually half of her damage if she doesn't hit a crit, and it's like painful when it doesn't land because you don't get like it. I don't know if it does this when anybody gets a crit. Like maybe this actually does happen when anybody gets a crit, but I swear when Yachio specifically gets a crit, it goes like ping, right? Like her attack makes like a ping, you know, that right? There's like a difference in the sound of her hitting a crit and her not hitting a crit. But it's not just the standard crit, because it does go like ding, and right like shing, right? I swear like you hear like this extra like water sound effect too when she hits it. And so when she doesn't hit it, it feels so limp and soft. And you know why? Because it is. Because you hit for like half of the damage. And you sit there disappointed. Disappointed, Yachan. What the hell? Previously on the tower, when I beat Bebe at floor 50, I swear I made it to the next boss. I think I did. But I was just so sad about not getting Bomura because she just would have went hard here that I just didn't continue. I was just like, eh. I was just so sad, man. All I wanted. It's all I wanted. I wanted Bomura. Was it so much to ask for? I really wanted Bomura, man. I really did. I pulled so much for her. Actually, speaking of, you know, Muras. Wow, nice voice crack, Saint. Pack it up. Just slime me out. Anyway, speaking of, genuinely just forgot what I was speaking of. Wait, what was I speaking about? Chat! Chat, what was I speaking about? Remind me. I'm lying, there's no chat. You all just got baited. You all thought there was a chat? No. Oh, right. Homura finally has enough of herself to properly make the full Homura team. Finally. Homura team. You know what's the funny thing, though, about Homura team? Half of it, the dominant half, by the way, because there's only 5, the dominant half of it are all attackers. That's right. The dominant half of all of the Homura, the full Homura team, are attackers. Because they made Homura Akemi, Bomura, and Devil Homura all attackers. They did not sauce with her kit at all. They were just like, guys, she's just gotta be an attacker. It just feels right. And to be honest, I can't say that I disagree. But I mean, like, for the sake of gameplay, could we maybe have not gotten 3 attacker Homuras? I will say that Homura herself makes sense as an attacker, and Devil Homura certainly makes sense as an attacker. Those 2 I wouldn't change. It's Bomura. Why is Bomura an attack? Did we have to? You know why they did? Because there's no other Void attacker. Bomura is the only Void attacker in the whole game right now. And that is the thing that is nice. Well, I guess that depends who you talk. Wait, why the hell would I use you and not Alina? What the heck? I'm tripping. Wait a minute. I need my goat over here. Hold on. Full stop. Get your stank skunk out of here, man. Oh, my glorious queen. Wonderful. I'm like actually the biggest Alina stan LARPer in the universe because I saw her for maybe 3 minutes tops. No, that's such a lie. I saw her for like a minute tops in Magia record. I just like her from this, from Exedra. She like I didn't even read the Magia record story either. When it comes to actually experiencing Alina's character, I have experienced her for 1 minute. But I really like how she, like, her personality when playing with her, you know. That's the thing. On Void Attack, increase damage dealt by 15%. Is that the one I was using? Must be. Must be. It'd be a little strange if I had 2 of them, considering that I don't use anyone who's Void. They genuinely gotta find a better way to organize these. Look how goddamn many of these there are. Jesus Christ, dude. You see how 99% of them say new? Because I haven't even looked at them. Because I haven't even bothered. Because I don't even know. I don't want to look at all of them is the thing. Because I'm being so genuine when I say this. I'm not going to remember what all of these do. If you want me to look at all of these, I will scroll to the bottom and not remember what the, like, first 20 I looked at were, because I already looked at 60 total. They need a better way to organize it, okay? And it's so simple. You just put it into categories of, like, what it actually does, okay? Break effect? There's so many ones that do break effect. Look, I will show you right now. This one. Nope. This one? Nope. Boom! Nailed it. Break effect. See? Break effect, break effect, break effect, break effect. Why don't we have a category to put all of the break stuff here, okay? And then you can just have all the attack stuff for, like, an element in another place as well. Because look. Void. No, that's crit. No, oh, that's crit. No, they're both crit. What? Void. Wait, what? Dude, I'm actually, like, okay, I'm actually proving my point so hard right now because I'm trying to prove my point by showing examples, but I physically can't because they're so unorganized that I don't know where the ones I'm actually looking for are to prove my point. So, which in itself proves my point. Okay, anyway. But yeah, I'm like the biggest Alina LARPer. I love Alina just purely off of, like, just seeing how goofy and silly she is in game. Because as far as actually seeing her goes, a minute tops. But man, it was a respectable minute, though. God damn it. God damn it, I tell you, there was no minute like when Alina was on screen, man. Let me tell you. Anyway, back to the whole Homura attacker thing. Something that is kind of... I want to say nice. I'm going to say nice. A lot of other people would not say this about it, though. Something that I find nice about Magia Exedra right now is the exclusivity, you know? There isn't another Void attacker other than Bomura because there just aren't that many magical girls, right? Everyone in this game is somebody. Kind of. That might have... Nah, well, you know what my point is, right? So, when I think of that, it's kind of cool about how exclusive some things can be. Because everything is exclusive, right? There is only one Void attack... right? Void. Yeah, there is only one Void attacker. And with Light, there's only one single target Light attacker, and then one multi-target Light attacker, that being Oriko and Madokami. So when I think of that, I'm like, my alarm's going off. Okay, thank you. When I think of that, like, that's kind of cool, no? At least to me it is, because it makes you feel like you really do have something very special and very impactful, and it makes everyone feel so unique. Which is why it always boggles me when they do repeats, because that should genuinely just not be something they're doing. Homura is a Void debuffer. I think I actually can't count the amount of Void debuffers that are currently in this game. Right, like, they made the new Summer Homura a Void debuffer. Why? Why did they do that? Mommy Tomoe is a Void debuffer, dude. So, I don't know why they do samesies, because that feels weird to do. Especially when you have, like, 6 Homuras, and half of... No, you have 5. You have 5 Homuras, and the majority of those Homuras are attackers. Again, I'm going to say it again. I understand why things happen that way. It just looks weird. Okay? It just looks weird. I'm not saying I don't get it. I absolutely get it. Right? Because there is no other Void attacker other than Bomura. So she had to be an attacker, or else there's no one filling that slot. Homura Akemi, before Unholy Mommy, was also, again, the only Void attacker. And then, when Unholy Mommy came out, she was the only, like, multi-target Void attacker. The only issue was that she sucked. So then they had to make the Devil Homura and make her the absolute best unit, undeniably, in the whole game. Which you will never see me complain about that, by the way. I think if any character in the Madoka franchise should be the strongest, it's Devil Homura. That is not even a question in my mind. Right? I would be genuinely upset if she wasn't the strongest. I'd be crossed. I'd be rightfully crossed if she was not. But she is, luckily. Luckily, thankfully, hallelujah, she is. So, again, I do get why that happened. It's just strange. But I'm so going to harp on their decision for making the Summer Homura a Void debuffer. That's so weird for them to do. That's so weird for them to do. Especially when she could have been anything else. Matter of fact. There's so many Void debuffers. There's so many. There's too many. There's too many. I don't know why they felt the need to do that. Mommy, I'm going to say that again. Mommy Tomoe has a version of herself that is a void debuffer. Okay? Why would they also make Homura a void debuffer? I don't get it. There's too many. And that's so weird to me, how you can possibly do that. How you can possibly have too many when there's categories that are not filled. There are several categories that are not filled. There is no void healer. There is no void buffer. Or wait, no, is it? I think Yui is a void buffer, actually. Yeah. Well, okay, there's no void healer. That point stands. There's no void healer. You could have made her a healer, man. And you know what on top of that is? Is the fact that... I actually have to check if I'm eating my own words right now before I make this statement. Hold on. Wait a minute. I was going to make a statement, but I need to make sure that I'm not wrong before I say it. Oh, I was right. Okay, I was going to be wrong, but you know what? I'm proud to be wrong. I was going to be wrong, but I'm proud to be wrong. You know what? Matter of fact, I was going to say they could have made her a healer, and then that would have been unique. I thought she was a defender, because she gives, like, shields. You know what else is funny to me? Elements. This is going... No, this is still on topic. Elements. If you look at the variants for others... Their elements change all the time. And I feel like as they should. As they should. Respectfully, they should. But, noticeably, Sayaka and Kyoko have yet to change elements once. Look, man. I get it, right? The blue and red girls... It would be weird if my LeBlue flavored girl was not blue flavor. I understand this, right? I get it. But, you know, mommy isn't light. She didn't even start out light, by the way. And she's got elements under her belt, right? Mommy is earth, mommy is void, and I think with her new breaker, I have to check that actually. I swear to God, they made her her doppel light. I'm gonna have a fit about that. That's not something we need. It's not. A light breaker? That is, again, that's another, like, market that's being met, man. I don't know what to tell you. There are light breakers. You have 2 different Madokas that are light breakers. You have... not Madoka, that is a light breaker, right? And you wanted mommy, the person with like 7 variants as is, to then as well be a light breaker? Excuse me, huh? To me, that super doesn't make sense. I super don't get that. And like all of that goes immediately out the window if Mommy Doppel isn't in fact a light breaker, but I swear she is. I'm pretty sure she was, matter of fact. So why? I don't know why they would do that. That's weird. It's so very weird why they would do that. Anytime there's something that's, like, in a role that's already been filled, I always, like, kind of just, like, tilt my head and feel a bit puzzled because of just the fact that, You know what I think would have been really funny? You gotta hear me out on this one. This would have been really funny. Everyone would have had a big laugh about this one. You know how there are already, 3 attacker Homuras? Hear me out now. Hear me out. The Summer Homura should have been an attacker. But avoid single target attacker. Yes. 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 Yeah. Because then Homura would have a complete monopoly on 2 different elements. 2 different elements she would have a complete monopoly on. She would be the best character in the Void Attacker District, and then the only character, the only character in the Void Attacker District. What I meant to say earlier was the best character in the Dark Attacker District. Yeah, she would have a complete monopoly over 2 different elements, and Homura stands would go wild, and they would buy the popcorn bucket. Trust me, Shaft. I would know. I am Homura fans. That actually genuinely would have made me... that would have made me laugh. But that would have made sense, though! I'm not even... Okay, is that weird? I know that sounds so weird to say, but making a 4th attacker Homura makes more sense than making another Void debuffer. In my mind. In my mind. It does. It really does. You can say I'm strange for that. You can say, Saint, you've lost it, man. What are you talking about? You can say that all you want. I know what I'm talking about. I could use my shield here, but the fact that everyone already has a little bit of shield and everyone's full health, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. You guys thug that out. Apparently not. Ooh. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Okay. Ignore that. Ignore that. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Homer, why is your health so low? You don't even have the lowest heart vial here. Why is your health so low? What is wrong with you? Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered. When I got Homura finally, I'm not even lying, I was taking a dump when I finally pulled Homura. And it was such an amazing moment because I wanted Homura, Akemi, so badly. And I got her while just on the toilet, right? Anyway, when I finally got Homura, I was so excited to use her that I just slapped her with whatever and whatnot Crystallis things, and they suck. Like, the rolls are so bad. I don't think she has a single one with, like, a good roll right now. So, I need to fix that. That could explain her, HP situation. I don't love the situation I'm gonna be thrust into real quick. Oh, wait, never mind. Santa Sayaka's the GOAT and just goes again, so that completely saves me from any and all punishment that I would have received earlier for just spamming my abilities. Thank you, Santa Sayaka, for making me have no accountability. I like using all of my abilities at all times with no downsides. Yes, sir. I mean, honestly, like, if you have Santa Sayaka, like, you can genuinely just use abilities forever. I mean, like, it's crazy the things that she does. It really is. I really like Homura, honestly. I think she's, like, really good. Which, like, as she should be. Homura, like, if anyone deserves to have all of her units be good, it's definitely Homura. And all of her units are good. Like, they're all top tiers in their respectives. Moemura is, like, the only Void buffer in the game, so I guess, you know, by default that makes her the best. The only Void debuffer in the game, so, you know, that makes her the best by default. But she is just genuinely good as well. It is crazy the things that she can do, but her damage just isn't there for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Is it because I just have crappy... They can't matter that much, okay? They matter, they don't matter that much, I know that. Honestly, I feel like Kirika has the DPS for this. Kirika does damage, watch. Yeah, see? That was damage. How did your ult do less than... You know what? I don't... Okay, maybe Alina might have been the play. Maybe no one was the play. Maybe I just need to wait until Homura gets over. And then watch this guy just one-shots the whole team. Okay, but it would have been kind of funny if it happened. Not really. I would have been very salty if that happened, actually. But, like, imagine if it did, though. We all would have, like, had a little bit of a laugh if it did. Can you die already, man? Like, the level's supposed to be over. Thank you. Jeez. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's just strange because here's another, like, I have so many gripes with Homura's new summer variant. I have so many gripes with it, okay? First of all, it's another dark debuffer. We don't need one of those. There are so many dark debuffers. It's too much. It's too much. You know what there is not a lot of? Void debuffers. They could have made her a void debuff. Who even is a void debuffer? Is that a thing? Is there even a void debuffer? I don't know. I don't know. Also, I should definitely be using Yachio for this, but let's just wait a second, actually. Oh, wait. She has an attack that goes through shields. So shields aren't going to be useful. Damage increases when an enemy with a barrier is present. Yeah, so... No barriers. No barriers. Okay, well, let me read what she does first. No barriers. Grants attack with each passing turn. This effect decreases each time an ally is defeated. Got it. Did I beat you? Why do I feel like I beat you before? Am I crazy? Or have I not beat you? Okay. I could genuinely be tweaking right now. I actually think I've beaten her before. No, but it would have saved my progress, no? I don't know. Point being, we need healers instead of barriers. I don't like healers. They make me nervous because then your HP goes down and there's nothing you can do about it. With the barriers, like, your HP isn't always, like, actually being hit. Okay, what do I want to do for this? It's each time an ally is defeated, so I do need to, like, actually... I do need to actually kill the, surrounding enemies. I still think Alina will be our best shot. I just need to give her, the MP thing, because I noticed that she wasn't always getting her ult. And that won't fly. But yeah, I might have not beaten her actually because I was just so depressed that I didn't have Bomura because she genuinely would be perfect right now. Like, dude, would Bomura not be perfect for this? We need to kill all the allies, and here we are with, like, and Bomura's, like, big attack, like, multi-attack. Like, attacks all the targets. Man! Why do I gotta be such a chud? With my luck, huh? What are we gonna have chud luck? Sucks. What's the MP recovery rate one? See, this is the problem. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. Oh my god, which one is it? No. You think I would know though by now, just by how many times I've had to like equip it? Okay, it's this one. There's probably better portraits out there. I don't doubt it. I got 50 of them, so there probably are. I just don't use them because I don't really feel like I want to bother myself by doing that. Yachio, it's time to lock in. I'm going to assume that the ads aren't going to respawn during DPS, so I shouldn't use Oriko. No, I think yes, I should. I should because Oriko's... Because Oriko... Yeah, this is special attack specifically, where Oriko just does, like, damage in general. She goes down a little in stat, but it's... Honestly, I think we'll live with it and be fine. I think. Oh, wait. I need to change Kirika. Because no barriers. God, I hate not having Kirika. Anytime I can't have Kirika, it just makes me feel so, like, anxious, if I'm being honest. Kirika's just, like, such, like, a... She's so perfect. Like, I genuinely think, like, Kirika will always be, like... is going to be the perfect defender for, a long time, because no one's challenging her mantle. She's just so good. The only defender that even comes close to her is Sayaka, and she's, like... Sayaka's really good because of all of, like, when you get her Ascension, all, like, the passive buffs that Sayaka has when you get, like, her magic is pretty crazy. So she is good, but Kirika's thing with the starting barrier and... Oh, it's nice. And the fact that her ult slows enemy, like... I mean, come on, right? The deflect damage is also just genuinely nice, too. It's not like that's a huge... It's not like that's huge at all, but it's nice. I'm gonna use her because we might get a lot of breaks. And if we get a lot of breaks, then... Wait! I did beat this fight. I swear to you, I did. Aw, I think I did. I know I did. I know I beat this fight. God damn it, I'm gonna go back in my footage and check. And you're gonna watch with me. I'm not even gonna turn it off. I'm gonna go back and check with you guys because I know I know I'm not crazy. I know that door had a knob on it. Yeah, I'm stupid. No mind. I know that door had a lock on it. Okay, wait. Let's check. Let's check together. Let's check together. Oh, I need to plug my computer in. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Hold on. Are we good? Much better. Okay. Nope, it's home. Videos. Was it during this day? I don't know. I know I beat this fight because I remember it sucked and I didn't like it. It's so close, though. This is when I beat baby. Sayaka, I want you to know we all respect your efforts so much. Wait, hold on. Is the second break real? Okay, this is when I beat baby. Alright, thank you. Also, Bomero would have been good here too. Bomero. Every day, I imagine a world where I could have Bomero, but the universe denies me this luxury. The universe denies me this pleasure. I'm unsure why. I'm unsure what condemned me to this fate, but something has. I knew it! No, wait. This fight's about to actually, like, incinerate me, I feel. I knew it! God damn it, I knew I did this fight. I knew it. I knew I did this fight. I literally knew it. Am I using the same team? Yeah. Yeah, I am. See? I knew it. I knew that I did this fight. I was so sure of that. I was so sure of that. I did it in one. Maybe not in this clip specifically, but I did it in one. Oh, wait, did I not win? I feel like if she was still alive, then maybe. If she was still alive, then maybe, because we do still get hella breaks. I know I beat this. Hold on. This is cope. This is cope. It actually just seems like I'm schizophrenic right now. I know I beat it. Whoa, She doesn't. The world is. Okay, I'm playing Crisis here, so maybe. Basically. Yeah. I know I beat it. 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 I know I did. This is gaslighting. My own footage is gaslighting me. This is gaslighting. Nah, whatever. Switch over to this one. Ka-chow. Alright, whatever. You know what? Maybe if Saint from before didn't actually beat it, which he did, by the way. Which he did. He did beat it. I know he did. Even if he didn't, he's gonna beat it right now, goddammit. He's gonna beat it right now. Am I gonna sit here and bash my head in until it's like 6 a.m.? You're goddamn right I will. What time is it actually? Oh, we got so much time, dude. God. Your goose is cooked. Unfortunately for you, I am chronically jobless. Prepare yourself. I am being so honest. I actually do think I beat this boss, though. I really do think I did. Because I remember that gimmick as well. With, like, the whole, like, having to kill the enemies. Because I remember it was, like, yeah, stuff and things. I remember that I waited. I remember I did something here. I think what I did is I waited on Alina's ult so that I could get... Nah, I don't think it's important right now. I do remember doing something that was along the lines of, like, I would wait. Because right now it's at 0, but once she does an attack, then it'll fill up. Because right now the ads that I'm killing aren't actually doing any, like, much for me right now. Because she doesn't... There's nothing to decrease. And I remember I did that last time where I, like, waited with an ult or something. Maybe it was Santa Sayaka's, I don't even know. But I waited with an ult. Oh, probably this ult right here since I have a second one. I have a second one. I probably save it, why not? Santa Sayaka's also gonna get an ult. Yeah, I'll use these once she attacks because then... Okay, buddy, overstaying your welcome here a little bit. Because now it's down by 16. Right? You see that? Okay. I can use this. Because why not? Because my thing's full anyway. I feel like I also could do this. I'm not going to break her yet, though. No. I don't see a world where I break her just yet, though, so I'll hold off right there. See, because I always want to be decreasing it. I think that was something that I learned, was that those early... even this, like, early decreasing that I'm doing right now is still integral. Who do I want to go twice? I mean, Yachio would be ideal, but we're not gonna get the break that soon. So, I'm not worried. And besides, she needs to use her tactical first anyway. Needs to use her tactical first anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, I use Santa Sayaka ult here. Huge. Okay. I'll do it again. I'm assuming that's from the healer buff, because usually I don't think she would be doing that. I'm assuming the healer buff gave her the extra damage push she needed to one-shot those guys. Okay, it bumps straight up to 20, which is like cringe. I use this now. I want Alina to get the break, so I hold off on this. Yeah, I want Alina to get the break, because that should heal everyone else pretty nicely as well. Then that. Boom. Bam. Pow. Alina even gets to go again, which is nice. To just fill the breakage. See, like, I know I did this before, man. I'm being so honest. I know I did. You can't lie and bait to me enough that I didn't. I did. I did, man. I did do this. You can't lie. I know I did. Filling this breakage like crazy right now. I also think she takes more damage the less stack she has. I think. I didn't read that, but I think that is something that does happen. I get 2 if I do this. Ooh, I get 3. Dude, Santa Sayaka is insane. The Santa Sayaka Alina combo is honestly just like nuts, because it's just like the infinite AP glitch. Alright. Please land a crit! Fucking hell, Yachan. Fucking hell, Yachan. That is not what we needed right now. Oh my god, Yachio. Oh my god. Twice? Twice, Yachan. We are not fighting right now. We are not fighting tooth and nail right now, so that for your poor performance right now. Oh my god, okay. The run genuinely might be over because of that, and I'm not lying. That's not bait. That's actually truth. That's not bait. I'm being so truthful when I say that. The run might actually be over because of that poor, pathetic damage. The damage was weak. Come on. She goes twice anyway. Does it matter? I feel like I want to save ult because in case I I want to save ult because I'm going to get cooked right now. I'm gonna get so cooked because this is at 36. Next time she attacks, it's gonna jump up and spike again, and I'm gonna need the ult to heal everybody. But everyone needs to be at max health first. Everyone needs to be at max health first. It's not gonna, like, I'm gonna get cooked if I don't have everyone at max health already, and then still also have the ult for the next set. And Yachan, like, I feel like I know in my heart of hearts that I can't do this fight in 3 phases, so I need to do it in this many. She's gonna kill them. Let me do this first for the heal. I feel like there was a weird interaction where sometimes, like, I would kill them and they wouldn't come back, and that was really bad. Like, that screwed something up. Yeah, they're not back for some reason. Why? I guess they don't have to be back right now, I guess. I don't know why they didn't come back. See, like right there, they should have came back, but they didn't. Okay, they're like not coming back because I don't actually know. Because it's like all in the same time. I don't actually know. They should be coming back. They're just not. Okay, that is pretty big, though. I am still gonna pop ult after this first hit, because I feel like it's just gonna be bad. Didn't seem very necessary, but like, yeah, I mean, that didn't really seem like I had to do that, but I feel like, why not? That didn't seem like it was something I really needed to do, but it's fine. I'm gonna use Yachan's tactical here because we should be getting that break this round. Which means I want her with her thing going into the next. Wait for the second set of ads to come back. Ult. I really wanted that to kill. Oh, it broke her. I need to build ult, don't I? On this girl. I think yes, but only if Yachon doesn't kill right here. If Yachon kills right here, it doesn't matter. But I'm not sure if I can depend on that. It's the problem. Save it. Santa Saka. Yeah, save it for Alina. She's got the break effect demon right here. Oh my god, the break effect demon. The break reaper, dude. Jesus. I could do it for the fun and sillies, but I'm not gonna. I could have used her tactical right there if I, like, really wanted to, but I don't gotta. I'm not... Ooh, actually, if I popped her ult, I would be able to get a second Yachio ult. But will she get her ult, is the question. I don't actually know. I say screw it. I say screw it. Yachon, if we lose this, that is purely because of you. You need to hit your crits. Thank you. Wow, that was like all of her health right there. Crit? Alright, nice. See, I had that so figured out, I know that I'd beat it before. I know that I did. I was gonna get mad at you for smiling, but you did it in the end. You did it in the end. In the first half, I was not very confident in our odds. You pulled it back. You pulled it together, though. Pulled it together. What's the next element? Yeah. That's fine for me, actually. That's fine. Fire is a strong element for me. The thing is, though, is that this is a little bit of an awkward element, though, because I don't really have a single attacker that's like... no, I have Kyoko. My A1 Kyoko. Better than nothing. I'm not even gonna lie with you. I swear, my Ascension 3 Momoko does more damage than my A1 Kyoko. I swear she does. I'm not lying. I swear. I used to do raids with both of them. It was during Valpurgisnacht. With Valpurgisnacht, I used to do raids with both of them in the same team, and Momoko would consistently out DPS Kyoko. That should not be. That should not. Simply put, Kyoko, you should be the one doing more damage. Okay? You should be. God. Okay. I am going to be right back because there's a little something I need to go and tend to real quick. That something being my tummy. I'm hungry. I will be back. Guys, I just thought of something to talk about as I was getting my water. This is gonna be a great topic. Trust me, this is gonna be a good topic. Okay. You know what I'm so excited for? This is gonna sound weird. But I am so excited for this game to feel nostalgic. I know. I know that that's gonna sound weird. I'm excited for the day where Madoka Magica really like feels like an oldie to me, right? Because I love this series so much right now. I love this franchise so much. And I know that I will continue to for just like such a long time. I know that I will. But I'm really excited for when it's just like years in the future, right? Time has just been going along, right? And what I'm excited for is just like how it's gonna feel. Because this franchise, right, Madoka Magica, has been like my high school life. From grade 11 to 12, right? The two older years, like the two really hype ones where you like get a lot of freedoms, you know, driving, maybe getting your first part-time job. Where is the attack on fire? There it is. Right? All of that important stuff. That was like Battle Magica was there with me for all of that. And it is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I really love just that thought that there will definitely be a time, and I definitely think I'll still be deeply involved in Madoka Magica at this time, but there will be a time where every time when I think about Madoka Magica and Magia Exedra, by extension, when I think about them, I'm gonna be like, man, high school was great. That's what I'm gonna think about. And I just love that thought. That brings me joy. Which is so weird because it's like it's so far in the future and I'm still right here enjoying it right now. And I still also feel like in the future, I will still be there enjoying it with my friends and whatever, right? So it is such a weird thought, but I just remember just all the joy and excitement that I felt and still feel. And thinking back, and how it's like the passion is like still there. I love that. It feels magical. It does. It really, really does, honestly. I feel like I'm also starting to regret that I gave Momoko 2 turns and not her. I think they would have been better spent on her. Because then I could have gotten at least 3 breaks. But, you know what, whatever. Weeball. Weeball. Yeah, that's not really the damage I wanted to be seeing. Life is so much harder when you don't have a breaker that's targeting everyone. It actually is, bro. Stages are so much harder when you don't have a breaker who's attacking everybody. Single breakers are chuds, man. Come on. Everyone knows this. When I first downloaded Exedra, honestly, I feel like Exedra's been with me for so long. But it's funny because it just literally hasn't. Like, I feel like I've been playing Exedra this entire year. And I guess that's accurate. But it's also not. Because I downloaded it December 1st. December 1st. I was gonna download it, like, a bit sooner. The reason I didn't is I was so wrapped up in the Magia records. Like, I was so busy making, like, Snake in the Garden at that time. That I just didn't, like... I didn't want to pull myself away from the computer from editing. I didn't want to go away from it for even a little bit. Even to play this, right? But when I did, I was, like, just so happy and thankful that I did. Because when I saw Santa Sayaka, I was like, oh my god. Exedra was, by the way, what made me realize that Madoka Magica was a franchise. There is no, like... There's no anime that I swear has the same feeling as, like, Madoka Magica when you learn it's, like, as huge as it is. That it's, like, its own, like, it's, like, so massive. Because I always, like, and people to this day still think this as well, that Madoka Magica is just the anime. Just the anime. I still have met real people that have not watched the movie, right? And there's some people that think it's just the anime and the movie, right? But then there's the spin-off show. And then there's Exedra and the, like, dramas. And there's all of this stuff, right? That's still there. And it's crazy when you learn about that. And so when I first played Exedra, I was like, oh my god. Like, genuinely, it felt like being, like, a kid at Disneyland for the first time. Just because, like, all of a sudden... this thing you love just got 10 times bigger and you don't even know what to do. Like, you don't even know what to do. I was like overwhelmed. I was like, oh my god, Madoka Magica has this much to offer. I couldn't even believe it. we're gonna skip over the disappointment, the raw disappointment I felt when I learned that none of it was canon, but, you know, that aside, glossing over that, man, it's magic. I've also found out literally today, by the way, that the Wraith's Arc is written by Gen Urobuchi and published by Magica Quartet. I didn't know it was like that because there's people online that debate if it's canon. How the hell can you actually look at me and tell me that it's not canon when it's literally made by everybody? Everybody that made the thing. Everybody. It's not like the other stuff where it's like, yeah, one or two from Magica Quartet did this. Everybody. Everybody was involved in that one. Gen Urobuchi wrote that one, man. He's the writer. And he wrote it. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, dude, that one's just canon, dude. Like, there's no, like, ifs and or buts about it, dude. Like, it's canon. I don't know. Felt crazy. That felt like crazy to me. I was like, how are, because people, I didn't know it was like that because everyone always said that everyone was always like up in the air about it. They were always like, well, it might be canon, it might not be though. I don't know. How can you possibly say that? It's so canon. Now this does not mean that I read it, by the way. That is not what I'm saying. I didn't read it. I just learned that today. I learned that today by Googling it. What are the drama CDs, by the way? That's another, you know, nifty thing that I learned existed today. What even is that? What is a drama CD? Huh? What does that mean? I don't actually know. Because I learned that there apparently are whatever those are for Madoka Magica. And that the, like, Kyoko mommy story is apparently one of them. But it's also in this. And a CD is just, like, audio, right? Are there Madoka podcasts? Is that, like... Is that what it is? That's so funny if that's what it is, but I don't think it is. Man, these guys are not going down. Like, wow. Man. If you guys died right now, that would be kind of hype. Oh my good golly goodness. Why do they have 10 billion HP? Why do they not die? Why is there no fire multi-breaker? You know, they better make, if they do the, like, Kyoko from the new Valpurgisnacht movie, they better make her a solar multi-target breaker. That's what I want, because we don't have one currently. You know how many, like, fire breakers we have? This one. That's it. I would like another, please and thank you. Or... perchance, I don't think there's a multi-breaker of any of these three, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So, when I put it that way, that's yet another thing that they could have made Summer Homura. They could have made Summer Homura the first ever multi-dark breaker. And then... finally, there'd be someone else other than Mafuyu. Oh, wait, no. They do have a multi-dark breaker. I have her, matter of fact. Wait, I'm lying. Wait, why am I not using her right now? Wait a minute. I literally just, like, actually took the stupidest path to solving my own problem right now. I just took, like, look, man, I actually just sounded so dumb right there, but... yeah, wait, why am I not using her right now? Oh my god, I'm a fool. I'm an actual fool. You know what's sad? Oh, I really hope the boss doesn't have a ton of ads, because if the boss has a ton of ads, then that means I'm gonna have to use her in the boss, and she's got no ascension. Ascension matters so much, and it honestly is like... I like that it matters because it makes it feel really good to pull the same thing. When you pull the same thing, that's like bliss. Because someone you would have never used in your life suddenly becomes an indestructible monster if you get like Ascension on them, right? That's great. You know what's not great? The fact that you can get a unit that is the only type of its kind and it's limited. That is the boat I am currently in. Because this girl is limited. She is the only void multi-attacker. But I cannot get more Ascension on her because she is not on right now. And she is not in the permanent pool right now. For some reason. I'm gonna say this right now and puff out my whole chest. I feel like most characters that are, like, in stories, like the main stories, they should probably not be limited time. The exceptions I make to this rule are Devil Homura, and that's it. That's it. Bomura should not be exclusive all the time. Dark and her crew should not be exclusive all the time. The Crescent Magica fellas should not be exclusive all the time. They shouldn't be. I don't know why they are. They shouldn't be. They should not be. Their stories are always playable, but you cannot always get them. Why? That's weird. It's understandable to wait for seasonal things. It's strange to wait for things that are just like so heavily in the game. That's odd. That's odd. It's weird. I don't know. Like, why would they do that? This guy's about to stop breaking as well, so there's no point in... Yeah, there's no point. I'm just gonna do this. And, I don't know, that. They're taking so much damage right now, and I don't love that. We're close to beating it already as is, so I'm not, like, too worried about, like, losing, per se, but it's more just, like, you know, it doesn't look nice. Yeah, I might as well do this. Yeah, I might as well do that, you know. 2 SP anyway, what's the point of it? What's the point of not? Sure. Does that kill anything? Wow, it actually did. Oh, that's big. Speaking of big, this is about to go big. I really like her, but man, she just devours SP for, like, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, she goes crazy, but she just devours SP. She is good, though. She is good, though. I won't say that she isn't. Attack her. Yeah. Kirika, do you kill that? Nice. You're not gonna kill that, however, but that's okay. We're, like, almost there. I feel like this boss is... this boss is gonna be... These are not... These aren't... I do have Homura, though, as well. Homura... I love how I'm, like, thinking about the boss. I'm not even there. We're not even there. Live in the now, Saint. Live in the now. I'm just, like, dreading it because it's, like... I don't love the breaker that I'm probably gonna have to use. And then I was thinking about how I was gonna have to use Kyoko, but I guess I do have Homura now, so... Homura... her damage just doesn't seem there, and I'm not sure why. I used Homura during the raid, and I felt like she should have been, like, the clear, like, best possible use. Like, she should have been putting up crazy performance. Like, she was going, like, a crazy amount of times, don't get me wrong. Like, she was going and going and going and going and going. But her damage was not even close to Yachio's. Like, 3 turns for Homura was like 1 turn for Yachio, and Yachio's going 3 times, so it's like... Like, you see the issue. Man, I have to do another ad fight. Hold on, I don't even wanna. Bro, I don't want to. Do I use a healer instead of Kirika? That was kind of close last time. If I lose, bro, if I lose, I can switch. Doesn't matter. It's not like if I lose, I restart. It's not. This ain't no Ultra Nightmare business, you know? I probably should have brought a healer instead of Kirika, but then I don't even know if I would survive, like, this first phase. Like, I'm not sure. Without that guaranteed, beginning overshield, like... Because these guys are probably gonna smack for hella damage, I assume. Yep. Shield's already gone. Yep. Well, they wouldn't be dead, but we also wouldn't have this shield right here. I imagine the healer girl would be around, like, this part, and people could die before we get to that part, so that would definitely be a problem. That would definitely be a problem. I wouldn't like that. I would not like having everyone on my team be dead before we even get to attack them. That would be pretty bad. Well, on the bright side, I get to do like 5 different attacks. It's not going to be that great though, because then I need to actually do damage. But these guys have the health bar of a limousine, so don't know how nutty this is gonna go. Alright, do something, I was gonna call her Yachan, whoopsie. That didn't do that much. That didn't do too terribly much. Not gonna lie. I can do this for a free SP and a free ult. And I guess a little bit of free damage. They're super resistant though, so that's not gonna do much of anything. Kirika? God, that's so bad. I don't want either of those two to die. That would suck. It's still winnable if either of those two die, technically, but it would be bad. It's still technically doable. Yeah, it's still technically doable. These are, like, the main players that we actually need. Not having cutaway is going to be miserable, though. Oh, the last cutaway. The last cutaway, used well. I feel like I'm gonna have to bunker down, do no cutaway, and instead do a healer. I could do... Ugh, it's gonna be annoying. I have to build like a very like defense-heavy team. Do I want Kaide or do I want... I don't need Kaide. I don't need Kaide. Give me just the other one. I don't know if I have the luxury to use Mabu, but if I'm not using Mabu, then I also don't know why I need Santa Sayaka, so this is kind of conflicting. This is kind of conflicting. If I'm not, well, I guess I should keep Santa Sayaka because I'm gonna be using another tactical anyway. But it's just gonna be for a healer. So it's fine. She doesn't even have her EX, by the way. Okay. They had that EX up thing for a very long time. And you wanna know how many I got? 1. I'm pretty sure it was 1. Yeah. Yeah. As I was watching everyone else get the EXs for all their magical girls, you know what I was getting? None. And then you know what was really funny? I'm not even lying, the first time ever using Homura, of course, you know, I do it on the Crystalist mission so that she can get some crystals. She gets the EX. First time. Never even touched the mission prior to that. Never even seen combat. She got it. Bruh. Yeah. And what can you do? Looking at Sayaka's element, Loki just made me realize that I actually never finished talking about how everyone has variants where they switch elements, but so far Kyoko and Sayaka don't. I said a lot of what I had to say, but when they release the Valpurgis Noct Rising variants, I want Sayaka to be a multi-hit void attacker. I feel like that's not an impossible ask. She would be the first of her kind. She would be fulfilling a role that isn't currently filled. And she would be super awesome because she would be void. So, Ben. Attacker is the most aura role. No one can argue that to me. No one can argue against that. Attacker is the most aura role. Like, when a new attacker drops, that's a big deal. Like, to compare it to something, it's like when in Destiny 2 when a new hand cannon would come out. Like, that was... Anytime a new hand cannon would come out, that was a big deal. Big things. Like that mattered. That mattered. Okay? So, actually, I'm kind of thinking, do I just use Homura right now? No, that'd be silly. No, that would be lunacy. Homura would be doing basically nothing more for me right now, actually. I feel like she would probably be doing much less. Especially without Mabiu here. It is, like, really funny how well Mabiu and Homura synergize. It definitely feels intentional. I don't even know what I want to do here. I don't even know what I want to do here. Do I want to use her ult? I feel like I can. Yeah, I can. I have the SP for it, and then also they're going to break, and then also this gives a buff, so I feel like that was like all around. I didn't mind that as a choice. I do still get to do this, which is nice. She works pretty fine on her own without Mabiu. It's just definitely Mabiu. Mabiu makes everyone better. Can't complain about having Mabiu on your team, you know? She genuinely does just, like, pop off. And then Sayaka will do that. Will she go again? She will. That means I can get, like, bait. I think I can get full break gauge on everyone from that, then. I can do this at the very least. No Mabiu, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to make her go again. Bleh. Santa Sayaka has no shield, which is not awesome, because she went too many times. Okay. Christ! Calm down! Jesus. You're fine, Santa Sayaka. It'll be okay. It'll be okay, don't worry. Unless they break your shield right here, then... Oh, no, that was weak attack. What do I even want to do? Shoot. I don't know. This is... It's weird. This is weird. Half of the team is fine. We're gonna get another break anyway. I feel like I can just ult. Yeah, I can just ult. I can just ult and then do this. Santa Sayaka is gonna get her ult, which is gonna make her speed up faster than these guys, I think. Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay. Wait. Baloney. Baloney. Is everyone broken now? Not quite, but I feel like that's enough for me, baby. Okay, I guess not. This has been such a weird fight. This has not been going like I don't know how I've kind of wanted it to, like, at all. This has just been weird. Yeah, this fight's just been weird. Kill her? No. Okay. Too much HP. These guys are freaking tanky. Please go down already. Like, damn. Oh my god, they didn't even die. Die! She's not dying. She's immortal. This is a crazy feat to have as a multi-attacker. Like, she really is, like, actually the definition of power creep. This is nuts. I guess she's just the breaker version of Homura, if you think about it. That's actually kind of a good way of putting it. She's the breaker version of Homura. By the way, that did so much damage for literally no reason. I don't know why that did so much damage. I don't like that it did either. Like, damn, dude, calm down. Everyone was, like, full health, too. Woof. Dude, go down. I'm begging you. Okay, we did it. We did it with, like, such a lame team. Like, such a big defense team. Okay, alright, I need to see this. I need to see this. Thank you. Layer 70. Is that the dog? Something like that. What do we have here? No idea. What do we got? Grants 2 actions. When an ally is present, significantly increases break gauge depletion resist. So we need to kill all the allies. Need to kill all the allies. Increase damage taken, the more ongoing damage is taken. Okay, so when things are constantly happening, it takes more damage. That would make Homura really good then, because Homura can get like 3 turns as opposed to just most. Like, Homura can get 3 hits as opposed to most people's just like 2. But it's the killing of multiple beings that kind of. You know, it's not like Homura would be bad at that, and if they're gonna be tanky anyway, I'm only probably gonna be focusing 1 down. So I need to focus on more than 1 at a time. Increase damage taken, the more ongoing damage. Decrease damage taken, the more ongoing damage taken. This reads so weird. Like, I understand what it's saying, but it reads so weird. Holy resist, bro. Calm down. Jesus. Jesus. 100% to stun. Oh, Felicia. Increase speed with each pass. Is Felicia the only person that gives stun? Like, is she just, like, that niche? Decrease speed for 3 turns. Ew! That's horrible. Oh my god. I might need to look at a quick YouTube video on this one, because I'm not confident in my team at all. Because we just don't... I feel like we don't have the damage. I feel like that's the big issue we're facing right now, is like the damage is not there. I don't know, which one should I... this middle one? It doesn't really matter. Ugh. Yeah, this is strange. So, is Santa Sayaka's double turn here gonna make it go down to 12 now? No, it didn't. Oh, I think it's this. If these guys have, like, fat health bars, I'm really unsure of how I would actually do this. Because then it's, like... if these guys have really fat health bars, then I'm... I don't know. I don't have a lot of confidence in this fight right now. Kirika's also nowhere in sight too. Like, Kirika, wake up. We need you. Kirika, wake up! We need you to come out and dish out some damage. The break gauges are high, which does give me a bit of hope. I can do this for the buff. Do that. Do this. Big? Oh my god, they're so friggin' tanky. They're so tanky, dude. Oh my god. How do you want me to do this? Ugh, they're so tanky. Thanks, Kirika. They're tanky, dude. Damn. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's really expected of me here. I feel like I almost need to run 2 attackers. Ugh. What if I ran 2 attackers and no Santa? But she's such a... there's so many things that I don't love about this fight right now. Shoot! I don't know what to do. This girl on the right is still broken for a while, so I can definitely kill her, but it's these... Oh, that man's still broken for a while, too. This man's gonna unbreak in just a moment, however. That sounds unfortunate. That man's gonna unbreak in just right now. Ugh. I didn't even realize that she just unbroke right now. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Goodness me, this is not very fun. There's... I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. This feels strange, and I don't know. I really want that to kill. It didn't! It didn't! Oh my god, it won't go down. Oh, it's so they're so tanky. Is it only one set? If it's one set, then that's not too bad. But if it's like multiple, then like, come on. If it's multiple, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you expect from me. Ugh. I don't think they respawn, which is making me wonder if a single target breaker would be better, since I could have a better single target breaker. It's possible. Can you, like, something break, dude? Oh my god. Man, these guys are not breaking anytime soon. God. I feel like I'm fighting 4 bosses at once right now. Why are you going again? What just made you go again? Why did you even go again? Like, what did that? Sounds like I actually don't really have anything for you to do right now. This will at least give us some health back. And then I can use the healer buff. Santa Psyche, max break gauge. Oh my god, dude, you die. Like, genuine, die, dude. Seriously, goddamn. Do I put my faith in that they can maybe kill that, like, Santa Psyche might be able to kill that one? Yeah. That was a terrible idea. Why did I do that? That was genuinely a horrible idea. Oh my god, wait, why did I do that? I could have killed her and I didn't. Never mind, I did. I'm a genius. Ah! God. God. Man, I would love if just Kirika just slowed that guy down for no reason. That would be so great. That would be so lovely and awesome. I'm genuinely gonna save that. I'll use it right now. He gets faster with every turn. He's so fast right now. And we haven't even killed the minions. I feel like I'm taking so long to kill these minions right now that he's getting so fast that I'm not going to be able to actually beat him when I get to him. I feel like I'm not going to be able to beat him when I get to focusing on him. Is kind of my worry right now. I don't know. This is definitely not a great position that we're finding ourselves in right now. I definitely wish that things were a bit better right now. Oh my god, Kirika just barely scraping by right there. Just barely scraping by. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. Okay, now having a single breaker is really bad for us right now. This is the part where having a single breaker is like we're about to feel it. We're about to start feeling if I made a right call or not. The break gauge is going well, but I don't know. We have like multi-target everything, and now we all of a sudden have to switch to single target, and we're not the most equipped to be doing that. So it makes me curious as to what we'll do. Sure. She'll be one off from gaining us SP as well. Wow, that's the one we get. Yeah, you're kidding. Yeah, buddy, you gotta be pulling my leg with that kind of damage right there, man. Woof. With that kind of damage right there, woof. I mean, if I can keep breaking him, then... If the ads respawn, then cooked. If they don't respawn and his break gauge stays super hyper like that, then I don't even know. I feel like I've seen better situations before, but... Wow. His break gauge is still... Why is this not... Why is that not going down? When an ally is present, significantly increases break gauge defletion resistance. Increased damage taken, the more ongoing damage is taken. The more ongoing damage is taken. Increased damage taken, the more ongoing damage is taken. Bro, can I get a explanation as to what that might mean? Because I feel like I am, and he doesn't seem to be taking more damage. Like, she is doing ongoing damage all the time. She's going multiple times all the time. And so is Santa Sayaka. But that doesn't seem like what it's asking for, and I'm a bit confused. Rightfully so, I feel. I don't really get it. Santa Sayaka is going to die unless I do something right now. Ooh, I feel like we're kind of cooked either way, so I am just going to do this, because if Santa Sayaka dies, we're not... If Santa Sayaka dies, our situation isn't getting any better from that happening. Do I need to apply a debuff? Is that, like, what it's getting at? Is that why it has such high debuff resistance? Is because I'm supposed to try and apply a debuff? Is that what the gimmick is? Because if that's what the gimmick is, then that super sucks, because I don't even know what debuff I would try and apply. Yeah, look, I'm doing continuous stuff here. Follow-up attacks. Supers. Second turns, right? I'm doing all stuff like that, but it's not lowering this. And I don't get why. I don't get why. I don't get it. Okay, okay, this is not working. I need to understand what that means. I need to understand what that means. Okay, you know what? Give me a 5-minute break to watch a YouTube video so that I just know what that means, because right now it's evident I don't get it. I don't get the gimmick. Ongoing damage increases damage taken, or whatever, right? I feel like I am doing that, but clearly I'm not. So give me, like, 5 minutes to understand what that means, and I will be right back with you. I'm back, and my suspicions were correct. It is a debuff that has to hit. You have to have a debuff applied to it. Because I noticed that. I was like, that's... I just thought it was... I don't know. I just thought it was for difficulty that it had a really high, like, debuff resistance. But I was thinking that. I was like, wow, 80% resist to wound and weaken. And it makes sense now because, yes, it's supposed to take damage from debuffs. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, one thing I did learn is that I might be a little dumb, but I also might not be. Hold on. I always thought that the only multi-void breaker was this girl, but there might be another one, and I genuinely... No, I don't. That's... unlucky. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. In the video, he was using her sister, who is a multi-void breaker, who I don't have. Or maybe I do have her, but not at like an important amount of ascension then. Wow. No. No, I don't. I don't. Okay. Here's the thing. I need to use a debuffer to apply a debuff. I was kind of against this, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'll just scrap it. But then I did think about the fact that I honestly do have a ton of resources right now, and nothing's really coming out that I'd super care that deeply about. Like, yeah, the summer things are cool. I don't really want to spend my magic gems on them, though. One thing that would be really, really unfortunate is that if I end up getting the summer Homura from the other free pull, because she's a debuffer, and I bet she would go pretty good right now. But let me just sample some of the debuffers I have. Removes one buff from a target. When 2 or more buffs are applied to enemies, increase target's incoming break gauge depletion. Do you increase chance to land critical hit? Oh. You might be useful with Yachan. When 2 or more debuffs are applied to enemies, increase critical rate. On own critical hit, increase target's damage. Oh wow, she actually might have some good synergies with Yachio. You don't apply anything though, is the thing. I need somebody who... In the video, they were using this girl. I'm not that interested in using her, though, is the thing, because I don't super want to, like... I don't super duper want to upgrade a random child who I won't use outside of this. I know what I just said. I just want to look at the other debuffers and consider my options. You do anything? Burn. That would be perfect, actually. And because you're Kyoko, your heart vials are already upgraded. And you take fire, which I definitely won't need for a little while. So you could probably be good. Also 100% chance to burn, 40% chance 2 turns. Perfect. Sounds like you're our girl, Kyoko. Sounds like we're bringing you out, because fire is one of the things. Well, sounds like you're our girl. Unless mommy has something more impressive. Curse? Oh, she does have curse. Who's better is the question then. I think I've heard that, Kyoko's better. They both would work. They both would be serviceable because Curse and Burn both do damage. So they would both work. I just need to know which one I want. With 100% chance of Curse, 50% 2 turns. Target also increases target damage taken by 30% for 2 turns. And decreases defense by 15%. Also applies Candy Holic 2 turns to target. Candy Holic, when cursed, decrease defense and increase damage taken. Deals 50% dark damage. Okay. On own attack to Candy Holic enemy, 100% chance to curse. That's nice. When a Candy Holic enemy is present, increase all allies' ongoing damage for 30%. On special attack, decrease all enemy speed by 3%. Wow. Wait, she sounds really good. Increase ongoing damage dealt by 5%. She sounds really good, honestly. For this job. She hits multiple. Deals 220% flame damage to a single enemy and decrease target's defense by 15%. Triggers a follow-up attack on attack to Yuletide Trouble target. Delays action order by 10%. Naughty List Punisher. Deals 120% flame damage to a single enemy and 90% flame damage to enemies in proximity. 100% chance to burn for 40%. 2 turns targets. Also apply Yuletide Trouble to a target. 2 turns max. 10 stacks per enemy. Yuletide Trouble. Decrease all elemental resistance by 2%. Stacks 10 times. Increase damage taken by 20%. When Yuletide Trouble count is 10, increase damage taken by a further 20%. Wow. That's big. On own attack to Yuletide Trouble enemy, increase Yuletide Trouble stacks by 1%. Also 100% chance to burn. Okay. That that was what I was looking for, because so far it seemed like Mommy had a much better chance to actually apply her debuff, but this makes me confident. On own basic attack or battle skill to burning enemy, trigger a follow-up attack. Oh. Okay. I want to use Kyoko. I do. I would be lying if I didn't say otherwise. I want to use Kyoko because I just feel like Mommy honestly Mommy has a lot to offer. She seemed pretty good. But I just really want to see how this goes. In the video, I am going to say something. He was using Mommy Tomoe. Big problem, though, was he had an A4. He had an Ascension 4 Mommy. I can only dream of that. I literally dream of having an Ascension 4 Mommy. I literally can't even tell you. Like, that's heaven. That's heaven. To get SP on her ult would literally be everything. I need to get you crystals. Great. Yeah, shut up. Yeah. Again, why? Okay, I really understand making Sayaka only water because there's, like, meaning. Sayaka is genuinely the only magical girl, at least from, like, the Madoka cast, that actually has an element, okay? All of this other stuff, like, you invented all of that, okay? Yes, you can say Homura's void because it's purple. Yes, you can say Madoka's light because, I don't know. But, like, Mommy's earth? From what? Kyoko's fire? From what? You can't, like, these don't mean it. Like, this means nothing. This is meaningless. So, I feel like they made Madoka water. Madoka has an Earth variant, right? I swear isn't the New Year's one an Earth variant? Even if it isn't, she has a water variant in the summer. Homura has multiple elements, and Mommy has 3 elements. So why did Kyoko only get? Oh wait! I forgot that there is a baking Kyoko. I forgot there's a baking Kyoko. Is she fire as well? Oh, now I'm not sure. Now I'm not sure. I could be putting my foot in my mouth right now. There's a baking Kyoko. There's a baking Kyoko. I just thought about that right now. There's a baking Kyoko. I don't know what her element is. I just thought about that right now. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. I'm not excited to return to that tower fight because that guy had, like, a perfect team. Whoops. Whatever. That guy had, like, a perfect, like, dream team for that. He was using that other girl who, I showed you that I genuinely had no interest in. She's not going to do any damage here because this isn't her element. I just want to see her. I just want to see her in action. This is just me. This is just me being me. Me doing me things. Alright, Jesus. Sayaka-chan said, Gacho! I actually need to apply this, because if I don't, like, most of the team's genuinely gonna die. I just wanted to see what she does. That's all I want to see. I know she's not gonna do, like, anything crazy, I know. I just want to see it. Wow. You know, she would have been really good in the Bebe fight if the element was, because she does a follow-up attack every time. Wait! She would have went crazy in the... Oh, god damn it! Oh, I don't think it was fire, though. There was, in Exedra Crisis. In Crisis, there was that follow-up thing. She would go ham in that. She would be a demon. An absolute demon. That would be so raw. If next Exedra Crisis has the follow-up thing, and it has fire, Bro. I'm telling you, like, ooh. It's gonna be some nutty stuff. Most dysfunctional team ever, by the way. We're basically just waiting for Alina to, like, Alina's just waiting for, like, everyone to have their fun right now, and then she'll come and clean everything up. And then she does a follow. Wow. See, that would be crazy. That would be, every time, that would be crazy. I don't know if I'm just biased or not, but I really feel like Kyoko kind of got the lesser hand on her Christmas design. Am I wrong for that? I feel like she's wearing, like, this coat's too not Kyoko. The coat's too Krampus, not enough Kyoko. In Sayaka's Christmas fit, she feels so Sayaka. In Kyoko's Christmas fit, she feels... I don't know, I feel like the coat's just not... It's not doing it. It's not, like, the right colors and stuff. You know? It's not Kyoko. I don't know, maybe I'm geeked. Doing... Wait, I should probably also have no, I don't need Homura on this team. She paid her dues. That's another thing as well. They were using Homura instead of which honestly I expected. Even I was thinking that when I was playing. I was like, yeah, Homura would probably be the play here. Yeah, I don't know. It's not Kyoko. And they got the horns. I don't know. Everything underneath it looks fine, but I feel like, I don't know. I genuinely could be biased though. I fully acknowledge that. This could just be me being a Sayaka glazer. Where did my water bottle go? What the? Oh. I hate when I move things just on the right of me. That's all I did. Usually it's on my left, and now it's just on my right. You guys ever... I do this all the time. I make sure to carry as many things as I can. Like, if I'm ever... And this just applies to anything, right? If I'm just ever out and about, like, carrying groceries, carrying my backpack, carrying anything, right? I always make sure to carry it with my left hand so that my left arm is passively, like, doing things, right? Because I'm right-hand dominant, so, like, when I go to write, I write with my right hand. When I go to pick something up, usually I do it with, like, my right hand. But lately, I've been trying to switch it up, and I'm trying to usually, like, pick up and lift things with my left hand instead. That way, they should be balanced out. The reason I started doing this is because when I started working out, I noticed that my right arm is, like, I would do push-ups, right? And I would definitely notice that there is a difference in strength between my right arm and my left arm when I do the push-ups. I definitely did notice a little bit of difference. So I wanted to try and change. Nice. She's so happy about that. You can even slightly see her tongue sticking out. You're offered a potato from Kyoko. Do you accept? Nice. You are offered a potato from Kyoko. Do you accept? The good thing about Kyoko's role in the inevitable run in the tower is she will be doing basically nothing. She will hit one ability, and then for the entire rest of the fight, she will be doing her basic attack, because her basic attack reapplies the debuff, and that's all we need from you, Kyoko. Arguably, I would say Kyoko might actually be the better debuffer than that guy had in the video, but I can't say too much because he had an Ascension for Mommy. So, yeah. I swallowed wrong. You know what you know what I hate? I'm gonna sit on the haterade right now. Hold on. My dad made me so self-conscious about coughing ever. Ever. Like, just coughing in general. Which, like, that, like, you might be thinking there, saying to yourself, Saint, how does someone make you feel self-conscious about coughing? The very basic thing. He found a way. He found a way. And I'm going to tell you why. There was one day where, like, I was just coughing. It just so happened to be that way, right? It happens, right? I'm a human. I cough. But he took it that I had clearly, absolutely been smoking with my friends. I'm going to confess something to you all right now. I have never touched any sort of drug in my whole life. My whole life, I never have. You can say I'm a bit of a bum for that. Maybe I'm a stick in the mud, you know. What are you saying? Are you a cop? Are you afraid to live a little? But I have never let any drug of any sort enter me. Enter my body in any form. I've never breathed anything in. Well, firsthand anyway, you know. There's been a lot of secondhand smoke inhalation. I'll tell you that. If secondhand smoke inhalation counts, then, you know, god damn it, I'm basically like Jamaican at this point. But right? So I was just like I was just coughing. Normal thing to do. Normal thing to do. You cough. But he was so convinced that I had clearly been out and about smoking and that I was lying about not doing any, like, drugs, that now every time I cough, like, kind of randomly, I always, like, panic. And I hate that so much. I hate that so much. I hate coughing in front of people. Because now that's what I think about. That's what I think about. It's like, I will cough in front of, like, my friends even. Which is so ironic if you think about it. That's really ironic. That I'm coughing in front of my friends, worried that my friends are going to think that I'm smoking with my friends, when obviously they would know that I'm not. But I still think that. And it's so annoying. It's actually so annoying. Because, yeah, I'll sit there and I'll cough, and instantly I'll be like, oh, I swallowed wrong. Like, I'll instantly say something. Every time. Instantly I'll say something. Immediately. Yeah, hate that. Hate that. Damn it, I didn't use Kyoko's thing. Well, mommy, you get to use your thing then. Didn't use Kyoko's thing. Womp womp. I feel like I gained an SP for some reason, and I'm genuinely not sure why, because I shouldn't have. Am I crazy, or, like, I swear I saw one appear. Nothing, there's nothing that would have caused that, though, so I'm not sure why. The guy was using mommy, and I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna try it my way. He wasn't, like, his way would be no healer, and I sub in mommy. I just feel like that's not gonna work for me. The main reason I feel like that's not gonna work for me is because his Homura was Ascension 2, and mine isn't. So I'm kind of worried that my Homura isn't going to dish out the damage that I kind of need her to, straight away. And if that doesn't happen, then I'm going to need more, like, long-term, you know, I mean, I'm going to need some longevity. So for that, I am going to keep the healer, and instead just replace Santa Sayaka. Because Kyoko is just going to become, like, the SP factory, is what's going to happen. Yeah, she's just going to become the SP factory. Speed by 20? What do you have? MP recovery? Oh, wait, you need that, actually. This can definitely go to some... no, actually, I'm going to let her have that, because if she's supposed to be basically the one generating the SP, then she probably should be going a lot. So, you know what? I'm going to let her have that. Oh, wait, shouldn't I do the debuff hit rate stuff? Nah, screw it. Be fine. Oh, God. Oh, it's my favorite time of the day. It's my favorite time of the day. Yes, I love doing Crystallis ability rolls. They, like, Need to introduce something for this. This is boring, and I don't like it. Ongoing damage. I mean, that would be like the... That would be the burn! So... Sure. I guess. I'm also going to give her break effect, because honestly, if she's always doing those follow-up attacks, she's going to hit a lot, so... Already more stacked than Homura. That's a lie, actually. Homura has good stuff, it's just not good rolls. Homura has good stuff, it's just the rolls suck. Debuff hit rate. This is one of the rare times where I don't mind actually getting debuff hit... Whoa! I gotta check if I'm recording. Like, did that just actually happen? Wow, it did. Wow. Okay. Wow! And the gods smile upon me this day, I suppose. Like, damn. 8.1%. Oh, okay, yes, please. Damn, yo, Kyoko's luck is crazy. I got a hidden luck stat in there. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna take that because I don't care to smash my head in for something better. I'm gonna take that because I genuinely just don't want to sit here and keep doing that because I already know I'm gonna have to do it for Homura, and the luck I was having with her was terrible. So we're gonna be here forever. Nah, I'm gonna keep Aura going. What do I guess on Dark. Most of our team is Dark, so yeah, on Dark. On Dark. That's Dark. I don't have anything better? I have to! I literally have to. There has to be one that's better. Ugh, I just hate looking. Increase all ailment hit rate. Oh. Debuff hit rate. What? Wait, what's the difference? What? On flame attack, increase damage dealt by 7.5. Wow, nice. 2 point... How were these 5 stars? What? What does this go up to? Holy power creep. Dude, I have one that, like, increased HP by, like, 20%. Oh, okay, these suck. Damn! Wait, okay, no, these are awful. Oh my god, these are so bad. Oh my days. These suck. They're just so bad. Jesus Christ. Increase HP recovery. Yeah, no, these are really bad. Oh, wow. Someone was using this. Why? What for what? On Dark Attack. Okay, but it's so small. It's not even worth it. Speed. Wow, they had a serious power creep happen with like their stuff, huh? Because these are small numbers. Equipped to Ultimate Madoka, increase battle skill damage by 5%. Wow. That's kind of cool, actually. Yikes. Yeah, these are poo. Oh, on Dark Attack. Okay, no, this one's... It's still mid! What? On Dark Attack. Why is it not good? I want that one to be good. I like the look of it. Equipped to Attacker? Oh, wow, that's the first time I've ever seen that. That's the first time I've actually ever seen, like, something specific. Equipped to Healer. Oh, what? Oh, what? They do that now? Whoa. Equipped to Breaker. Whoa! Healer. Whoa. Defender. Whoa. Whoa. Equipped to Attacker. Also increase critical damage. Whoa. Equipped to Breaker. Whoa. Wait, they're kind of cool over here. They don't have any spaces in this. Increases follow-up attack and counter-attack. Like, there's no spaces. That's been like that for a while, by the way. That's not new. That's why I didn't, like, laugh when I saw it, because I've seen it before. It's not new. Okay, I'm really starting to think here that there is no better void, or no, dark attack. There isn't. How? How is there no better dark attack? I got this from, like, one of the first nightmare levels. What? What? Alright, whatever. Well, the team... Well, oh, I forgot I need to roll your... see what I mean? Like, the rolls I got were terrible. But I just didn't care at the time. I was just like, I was too excited to use Homura. I was just so excited to use Homura. I just wanted to get out the gate and just do it. Debuffers it now. You need damage, Homura. You like, oh my god. See, this is what I was talking about. For some reason, her luck is just so bad, and you just have to sit here forever and roll and roll and roll. Please, Homura. Okay, I'll take it. Attack 30. Increase debuff resist, increase debuff hit, increase HP. This sucks. Like, see what I mean? I just did it because it was all purple and I thought that was funny. You need damage, Homura. No, you don't need HP recovery amount. You need damage. All attack, all damage. I don't care about critical damage, too, because as far as I'm concerned, your crit rate isn't particularly awesome. Unless you're Yachio, crits don't mean nothing to me, boy. We're going for gold damage or gold attack and nothing less. All right, boom, there you go. Increase break it. No, I don't care. No, come on. Be kind to me. Be sweet to me. I'm already, like, basically trudging into hell because I'm gonna have to do this fight and it's gonna be super annoying and I can already tell that it's gonna be, like, awful and terrible and garbage. Please. Come on. You know you want to give it to me. You know you do. No, you know. See, it's supposed to be gold, though. Come on. That was close. It was close, though. Come on. Come on, you know you want it. Oh, I actually would... If I got gold speed, I actually feel like I would take that. Yeah, okay. I feel like I'll take that, honestly. I know I said I didn't care about critical damage, but 7.2, I mean, you know, hey, if she's hitting the crit, it's gonna be kind of nice. You know, hey. Okay, we're gonna try this, and again. His team was different. This would be Mommy. I don't know how vital that was. I know Mommy's very good. Mommy speeds up the team a lot. But his Mommy was Ascension 4, which gave him an SP every time she ulted, which was very frequently. I don't have that. So, I don't know how much use I can really make out of Mommy if I don't have Ascension 4. Which is why I feel like I need to play for more long-term. I don't know if this is going to work because I'm playing long-term. I really don't. I don't know. But we can try. Hit him dead on, Kyoko! Alright, he's burning. We're good. He's burning. We're good. Now and forevermore, he's just going to be burning. It's fine. I'm really curious to see if this is gonna, like, work out or not. Because, again, like, it does also make me wonder, like, could I be using Mommy right now? Maybe. Maybe I could be, maybe I couldn't be. I don't know. Oh, his thing went down. See? It works. Working as intended. Yeah, that guy has burning as well. So, if I hit this guy, and, well, I just want to read that again. If I hit this guy and the follow-up attack hits, does that still retrigger? On own basic attack or battle skill to burning enemy triggers a follow-up attack. Follow-up attack deals 90% flame damage to a single enemy, 10% of flame damage to enemies in proximity. Advances own action order. Ow. Okay. No, so I do need to keep hitting this guy with the basic attacks. Because that reapplies the burn. That does the follow-up attack. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. I can do this. I guess. The follow-up attack did apply burn from what it looked like. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I don't know. The way this is going so far, I could definitely say that I could use Mommy. The way this is going so far, at least. I don't know. Now I'm wondering. Now I'm wondering, could I be using Mommy right now? The way this is going, I definitely could be. Kyoko, how the hell did you go first? I have no reason to use Kyoko's special again. Now that, like, once it's hit, it's hit. Which is kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I could be using Mommy. I could be using Mommy. If this, like, flops, then I can go back and use Mommy. Because this, so far, how things have been progressing, I definitely could be. I definitely could be using Mommy. I'm pretty confident in that. Do the thing. Go fast! Yo! Fuck! Homura, come on! Lock in. Okay, see right there, now Kiriko would be pretty low. I don't know. I don't know, man. Heck, I don't know. I just don't know. Homura, that is a very that is very disappointing. Homura. Nice. Good job. Good stuff, Homura. I mean, this will reapply the burn, right? Yes. Anytime she's hitting him, it's... Yeah, okay. I need to just, like, actually hit the enemies then, because she's gonna do the follow-up attack anyway. She's gonna do the follow-up attack anyway. Yeah, so far the healing is not doing a whole lot for us right now. Though, like, I think about it, and I'm like, would Mommy, like, be popping off right now? I don't know. Would Mommy just be, like... would Mommy really be making the craziest of difference right now? I don't really think so. Maybe I'm just sleeping on Mommy right now. I don't know. It's just in my mind. I don't know what she would be doing right now that's not being done. Well, she would make us faster. Okay, well, shut up! Okay, so I hit this guy. She does the follow-up. It reapplies the burn. Okay, yeah, so, yeah. I should use this only because everyone's debuffed right now. That didn't take off any of the debuffs. Oh, wait, I think it cures ailments, not debuffs. Damn it. Damn it. Ah. I really just feel like Mommy wouldn't be doing, like, all that, you know what I mean? I just feel like she wouldn't be. God, I don't know. Ugh, such like a... It's kind of a slog of a fight, because it's like, I really don't know if this is working or not. It's taking, like, by now, he was already done. The guy that I watched in the YouTube video, he already beat it by 6. So, I didn't think it was going to be that fast, because, yes, I'm not using the exact team, but... We haven't beaten it yet, and that's a little, you know, concerning. Follow-up attack. I gotta gotta say, I kind of do like Christmas Kyoko. She's kind of cool. It's cool when you get to use a new unit. It is always pretty cool when you get to do that. I will be honest. So if anything, I can do that. The damage is literally not here, by the way. The damage is not happening right now. Like, we have not killed anything. And we're not that close to. I know Homer is good, though, is the thing. I just feel like for some reason her potential is not, like, fully awakened when I use her right now. Because her damage just, like, isn't there. Her damage just does not feel there. It, like, just really doesn't. Oh my god, she doesn't do damage. She doesn't. She has nothing! A gun. Whoa, hold on, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9. See, like, that didn't... Like, Kyoto's burn almost did as much damage as that. Oh. Oh. See, right now I'm taking so many hits, too, so it's like if I didn't have the healer, then that'd be a big problem. But I have the healer, so it's not as big of a deal. Ugh. That entire right side isn't even dead, and we're at 8. It's just... You know? Homer, that is not exactly the person you need to be attacking right now. Not exactly, you know? Just pointing that out there. Not really your enemy right now. I got a big break here, I think. Because then I can go again and again. But nothing actually broke. Alright. I mean, yes, the debuff is working. If nothing else, the debuff is working. I do not need to use that right there. What was I thinking? Now I can use it. That would have actually been so foolish of me to use it right there. By accident. That would have been foolish. I don't love her odds. I don't love them. I think it's not impossible right now. Kyoko's debuff for some reason wore off, so we need to reapply that. Okay, high, and we're taking hella damage. Okay. Yeah, Kyoko's debuff wore off somehow. Like genuinely, I don't know how that happened. She was hitting him. I was watching it. Alright, the debuff is back on, so that's good. Ugh. What is a man to do? For what is a man? It's not worth it. Six. You're burning, so I can poke you. It is like I gotta say, Kyoko is really nice. Like, she's so convenient for this. Like, she's playing her role perfectly, I gotta say. No complaints. She's playing her role to a T. It's just unfortunate because like, it's just still not really going right now, you know? And now that we have no Kirika shield and no support ult and no nothing right now, this is about to be really bad. Oh my god. Homura's just doing no damage, is the problem. I'm kind of wondering if I switched her in for Momoko, would she actually, like, would this be the problem that it is? Would this be the issue that it is, had Momoko been here instead? I don't know. There's just so much that I don't know. Because she's not doing damage, like, genuinely. It is taking forever to kill these guys. Homura is not doing damage. And I don't know why. I feel like she should be doing so much damage, and she's not. I don't know. Homura, talk to me. What's the matter? Why are we not doing damage? Where is the damage, and why is it not here? Tell me where it damaged. You're burning, right? I think. Oh, but I need to keep the boss burning. Like, she's not doing any damage! She's not doing any damage! God! Please, like, hurt! Do pain! Hurt him! Oh my god. Homura, I feel like you really are letting the team down right here. I feel like this is, like, completely on you. Everyone else is doing fine. I feel like that was so you. I want to retry this with Momoko. Like, she didn't do any damage! She did nothing! But she should have been! She should have been! There should have been damage on my screen. There should have been numbers. But there weren't. Why? Why? I don't understand. I feel like there's something I'm missing about Homura. Because she doesn't do damage. She doesn't. Whenever I use her, she doesn't do damage. Makes me kind of wonder who would be better for me to use Kyoko or for me to use Momoko. Probably Momoko, because she actually is hitting multiple people. I feel like Momoko's just doing more for me in general. I need the on flame attack one. Whichever one that is, on flame attack. Yeah, see, 20%! Where's the dark 20%? Doesn't exist, apparently. I looked through them. There's no way I don't have it, too. I beat all the content. Unless there's, like, things you get from this stuff. Okay. Let's see how this goes. If this still doesn't work, then I really guess we need Mommy, man. Like, then, like, god damn it, I guess Mommy really was the missing link, huh? Which, like, I genuinely doubt, by the way. No shade on Mommy, I just don't understand what... I don't understand what her presence could really, like, influence in such a great impact right now. I wonder if I got a, if I brought a debuffer that applied a debuff and then also... I don't think that exists. But, like, you guys, like, were you guys kind of smelling what I was saying right there? Sniffing what I was smelling? What am I saying right now? What? I'm gonna pop this right now because last time I held on to it for 10 years and didn't need it. I'll definitely hold on to it later, but right now, I don't need it. I don't need to hold on to it for that long. The thing that was nice about Homura is how much she went, but does it matter if Homura's going 5 times if she's not doing the amount of damage as Momoko going once? I don't think so. I think when you get to that point, you know, then... I feel like we're taking more damage right now than we were for some reason, and I would kind of like to know why. I did like Homura here, I did, trust me, but it's just like... Oh god, Homura was doing more damage, wasn't she? Momoko, are you not doing any damage as well? Why? Hold on, I need to investigate. Was Homura doing the... Was Homura... How? Was Homura doing good damage? Now, like, this only confuses me further. This doesn't give me any answers. Everything's broken. I guess I'll attack one of these, I suppose. Okay, now... Boom. I'm not sure. It seems pretty similar, if anything. This is so weird. This is so weird. Why? I don't understand. I don't get it. I really don't. Yeah, I don't even know. This seems like it's not that much more efficient. Wait! Maybe I'm not paying enough attention to them. They have things. They have things. Wait. Have I been being stupid? When not afflicted with an ailment, grants 2 actions. Increase speed based on how many allies have been defeated. Take increased damage taken, the more ongoing damage is taken. Dog. They have the debuff, dude. What? Like, what more can I say? They have the debuff. Okay? They have it. There's nothing more I can say to that. They have the debuff. Okay? They have the debuff. It's in them. You want it again? Here. Take it. You have the debuff. You have the debuff. Yeah. Like... It's the same thing. Dude, they... I'm puzzled now. I'm puzzled now. They have the debuff. It's in them. Kyoko's been applying this debuff the whole time on the targets that we are attacking. Yet, their HP is still so massive. I don't understand. I really don't. I truthfully do not get how to be doing something differently right now. Other than just bringing mommy, I guess. Like, ugh. Why is the debuff gone on the boss right now? Why is it gone? I don't... like, nothing's making sense right now. Nothing is making sense right now, and it's annoying me greatly. It's annoying. Why is the debuff gone from the boss? Why is the debuff gone from the boss? How did it go away? How? How did he get rid of it? Okay, now it's back. Now we're following up. It's back on. Why was it gone in the first place? I don't know. How did that even happen? I don't know. This fight sucks. This fight sucks. I'm not enjoying this right now. I'm so confused as why nothing is doing any damage. This is kind of crappy. I'm not enjoying this right now very much. I'm not having much of a hoot and a holler right now. Okay, like that died, but I didn't. It was still 4 out of 4. This is 4 out of 8. Nothing! 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 We're hitting for nothing! We're hitting for nothing! We're hitting for I do a hit, does nothing. Doesn't even flinch. Imagine shooting a man with your last bullet, and he stands there, unfazed. That is the impression I'm getting right now. Am I not using Kyoko enough? Like, is that the problem? Am I sleeping? Am I sleeping? Is this me? Is this me? Am I the sleepy? Maybe I'm the sleepy. I don't. Do I need to just be applying the debuff to like everybody under the sun? Like, okay, like I understand. It go down when you hit the guy with the debuff. I've been doing that. It doesn't seem like it's particularly doing or having a great deal of difference to anybody at all whatsoever. I'm gonna do this because I'm very confident that will kill this guy, and then it'll nick this one as well. Yeah, alright, I knew that would kill that guy at least. This is going better than I did it with Homura, I guess. Again, it's just, I guess. It's going better than when I did it with Homura, I suppose. Like, one could say that. Yeah, I might have ulted. No. I think that was a better call right there. I don't even get, like, what I could be doing differently right now. Like seriously, I don't. I could be using single target breakers, I guess. Where did the debuff go? Where did it go? Why is it gone? He still has it. Oh my god, dude, this is actually PMO. It's actually PMO. Where did it go? Where did it go? How does it disappear? Huh? Like, what? What? I'm gonna save it. God, dude. God! I'm not enjoying this fight! Oh my god. I have, like, no SP all the time. The guy in the video had, like, SP all the time. Why is the debuff going away? Why is it going away? This is, like, fundamentally, this should be being applied infinitely, because Kyoko is going. She's having her turn. How is it disappearing? Oh, because he's too fast now. Because he's too fast now. That's why. I see. He's going before Kyoko's going, and then it's disappearing. I guess. I don't even have enough to do that. And I'm not even going to be able to kill either of these guys, like, very soon, too. Which is just, like... Dude. I needed to do that to apply the debuff first. Like, holy man. Is it that I'm not using Kyoko's debuff enough to make these guys weak? Like, is that the issue? No, because they're so low, and we're still hitting for Jack! Ugh. No, Kyoko was supposed to go! Kyoko, please, I need you. Kyoko, I need you, Kyoko. Kyoko! Oh my god, and the debuff is gone! The debuff is gone! The debuff is gone. It was gone. Oh my god. I have to pop this, I guess. Like, we need Kirika's barrier right now so badly, it's not even funny. Oh my god, and now it's another race to just break it again. Ah. Ah. Kyoko can't, like, Kyoko applying this debuff right now doesn't even matter anymore. It doesn't even matter. He's at 0. It doesn't even matter. Kyoko no longer needs to apply his debuff. She could apply it on this guy, I guess, but he should be dying pretty soon, so I don't think it matters. Emphasis on should. Because I don't know. God, this is taking forever, and he's just getting faster and faster, and then we're gonna get to the break. When I saw the DPS phase, I definitely think I understood why Homura was the pick here, but my Homura don't be doing what his Homura was doing, dude. It don't. Nice! That's so nice. That's wonderful. It's not like I had the break effect on her or anything. Oh my god. Wow. Holy Christ. Wow. God. This is such a headache of a fight. I just realized I don't have the other music. I just realized that the other music that I had playing, it been over. It's fine though. What time is it? I got time for a little bit more. Oh my god, though, that's so annoying. My Homura just doesn't do damage. He doesn't do damage. Hold on. I'm gonna watch the video back. Because I don't think he was... Okay. I'm gonna watch that video back. Hold on. I'm suspicious of something, and I will talk about what said something is after I confirm this suspicion. Okay, I went to confirm my suspicions, and I was right. He was not applying the debuff to all of the ads. Was not doing that. But his Homura was hitting for twice as much as mine. He was using I'm looking at the frame he's using right now, and I'm very curious as to what this frame is. It's not that, by the way. I just wanted to see what it was. It's it's the Oriko and Kirika frame, wherever the hell that is. Oh my god. Exedra, if you could, a little bit of organization, or even a search bar for the names of them, so that I can search the name. There's ways to organize this. Just saying. Oh my god, where is it, dude? Oh my god. I'm not in the mood to be looking for this right now. Here it is. That's it. That's what he's using. For some reason. I don't know why. I have a lot of these. I can afford it. Sure. Why not? Yeah, he just... I need to go to the bathroom, low-key. Give me a sec. Ugh. I'll make it like... Oh. Should totally make it like an average Discord call with the boys and just be like, you want the mic on or off? That'd be tough. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So, from the video I'm watching, right? The only difference is that, okay, well, now that I'm looking at it, there is kind of a lot of difference, but, you know, not that much. Oh. Whoopsie daisy. Well, one thing I definitely could have been doing is, this. Increase ongoing damage when 3 or more debuffs are applied to enemies. Increase speed. That's the other one. Increase speed by 10%, ailment hit rate by 30, and increase damage dealt to enemies with at least 1 ailment by 2%. At least. There's like hair in my headset right now. I don't know. Increase speed by 10%. Ailment hit rate 30%. I feel like it's not bad. No, not that. Not you. Sir, no. Shut up. Ongoing damage when 3 or more debuffs are applied to enemies. Increase speed. I mean, the damage is kind of a problem, to be honest. So I think I kind of do want that one. Damage is genuinely an issue. It is so late right now, so I do think I am gonna wrap up and go to bed. But here, okay, I am just gonna explain this. He is Kirika. He is Kirika. However, his Kirika is Ascension 5. Now, his debuffer and my debuffer are, like, I would say in the same league. I would even argue that Kyoko's better. He is using Mommy, but he has an Ascension 4 Mommy, meaning that he gets SP every time she uses ult, which is very frequent. His breaker is fundamentally the same, but is Ascension 2, meaning that her break effect is automatically higher because, like, the first level up for breakers is that. And I can only imagine what an A4 Kirika does as well. So this guy is way more stacked than I am. He's way more stacked, and I do acknowledge that. But I just... It's Homura. It's Homura that I don't get. Yes, he has an Ascension 2 Homura, but why is she doing, like, twice the damage for him? It's twice. It's twice the damage. She is doing double the amount of damage for that dude compared to what I'm doing. How? His only buffer is Mommy. Mommy doesn't buff damage. She buffs speed. What? I have someone who buffs damage. Right here. And a better debuffer. Goddamn. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Let me see if I can see one more other video. Magia, Exedra. The problem is that this is not a very popular game for some reason, so not a lot of people do it. What does this guy have? Jesus Christ, dude. Ascension 2 Mabuyu, Ascension 2 Kirika, Ascension 4 Madoka, Ascension 5 Homura. How the hell is he using Madoka right now? There's no light in this. What Madoka is he using? What, he's using Pluvia? What? He's using Pluvia as his main breaker, too. What? Pluvia cannot be that broken. What? This actually confuses me greatly. And wow, just like that, he just does it. With Pluvia? She's not even the element! Oh my god, there's another person using Pluvia. Mabuyu, Mami, Moemura, Kyoko, and Pluvia. Which, by the way, all of my Kyoko are 10 levels above the the ones this guy's using. 10 levels. 10 levels is a big deal. What? This guy doesn't even he's using Pluvia. What? I gotta see this. I gotta see this video right here. I don't even know what Moemura does, to be perfectly frank, but she's not that element either. Ugh. Yeah, this guy's using Pluvia. Imagine he's got Ascension for Moemura, Ascension for Mabuyu, and Ascension for Mami. So all of them give him SP. Oh yeah, yeah. His Moemura's Ascension 4. It just gave him SP on ult. Okay, if you have all of 3 of them on Ascension 4, that's like cheating. Yeah, it just breaks like that. Don't tell me. No, his Mommy's not A4. His Mabuyu's A4 though. Wow. A4 Moemura. A4 Mabuyu. With Pluvia as well. No doubt Pluvia's probably high as well. And he has an Ascension 4 Kyoko because she just went twice when that guy hit max break. Oh my friggin' goodness. What? This guy's stacking of his friggin' noggin. Dude. Dude. Genuinely. Oh, this guy's got a mythical team. What the hell? He's using 2 purples and then also Futaba. He's using the Homura, that one debuffer girl. So what? So his Homura must be hidden then. It's the only explanation. His Homura simply is hidden. Mine did not. Mine did not be hidden. 9K on the follow-up. Again, I feel like my Homura did half of that. Does Homura just have a thing where it's like, yeah, at Ascension 1, she does 50% more damage? I seriously hope not, because that's dumb. Because I don't have that, and that's really annoying right now, because this... Oh my god, so yeah, why is she doing... What? Hold on. Okay, no, she's doing kind of the same amount of damage she was doing for me, I think. Nope, definitely not. She was not hitting for 40,000. What? And they're not even, like... It's not the debuffs, either. This guy's even using a healer and a defender. This guy's using, like, the exact getup I am. But he does it. I'm assuming. Let me skip to the end of the video. Maybe who knows? Maybe he posted this and didn't even win. Like what I'm gonna do. No, he seems like he's gonna win. Yeah, he won. The guy made it, like, the boss made it up to 20, like speed 20, which is a lot. This guy's using the whole Holy Quintinet. Wow. I genuinely... Do I just suck? This guy's on round 68. This guy actually been fighting this boss for hours. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. He's using, like, John's sustainability here. Wow. Oh my goodness. How can I not beat this, man? How can I not beat this? I'm seeing all these people's teams, and their teams just look so whack. Their teams look so whack. I should be winning. I should be beating this. I don't know. I blame Homura. She didn't decide. She decided to load her gun with Nerf bullets, and decided to replace all of her bombs with squeaky toys. So it's just the only explanation. Let me just quickly search up what her ascension actually does. Because something's not right, evidently. That's weird. That's so weird. What's it? Consecrated missile fire. Yeah. I know it was something like that. I gotta see this. Nope, not that. There's like this Exedra wiki, and it's great because you can see what all the stuff does. It's wonderful. It is truly wonderful. Okay. On enemy break, increase MP by 10% and increase attack by 20%. I mean, yeah, I guess the increased attack is nice. Increase follow-up attack damage dealt by 60%. Oh, wow. And on special attack, increase attack by 20%. Okay. So, if you have her at Ascension 2, she does 40% more damage. And her, So, if you have Homura at Ascension 2, she does 42% more damage just on her specials. And her follow-up does 64% more damage. And then, yeah, she gets the second turn and everything. Okay, so, yeah, if I... Wow! Remember when I was joking how I was like, haha, wouldn't it be funny if it was like, yeah, Ascension 2 Homura, and she just does like literally like 50% more damage? Well, 44 is pretty close. Okay, well, I guess I found it. Yeah, that's so bummy. I could use Kyoko, I guess. I don't know how well she would work. Other people used her. Not that I did. Ugh. Exhausting. Genuinely exhausting. I am very tired. That is for sure. Alrighty. That is me. I'm gonna have a nice long sleep, and I'm going to enjoy it. It's gonna be great. And yeah. See. Oh, I'm so not excited for tomorrow though. I low-key wish that I could just stay and play Exedra. But I have so much schoolwork that I have to do, and I really don't want to. Like, I really don't want to. Sincerely, I don't. Can't be helped, though. I really can't. Ugh. Alright, guys. That's me. Happy beginning to summer. And hopefully I will be able to clear that stage. I feel like I have the tools for it. Maybe. Sorta. I don't know. Ascension sometimes just like when you have luck like mine, like, oh my god, my friggin' luck, dude, it's so bad. Like I rolled a 10 pull and I got all blues, and I am evidently only a few ascension short of beating this much easier, whether I had ascension on Mommy or whether I had ascension on Homura, or hell, if I even had ascension on Kyoko. But I have basically nothing. I have an A1 Kyoko, so I have no ascension on either Mommy or Homura. Man, my chud life. All I ever get is ascension on Sayaka, which I can't complain about because I do love Sayaka. Alright. No one knows her record. Other than Sayaka, I guess. She probably knows it. Hogging it to herself. See ya.